Yeah. What it is. Y'all already know what it is. You tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. Yeah. And y'all come in the building. Once you get in the building, smash on my like button. Jump in the comments. Let me know you in the building. And we're going to have a hell of a show for y'all today. Yes, sir. We're going to have a hell of a show for y'all today. Yes, sir. We got my man, John Kramer, off in the building. What it do? And we got the OG. You know what I'm talking about? Straight from the Oak Cliff. Smooth Groove Boxing. We got James in the building. We got my man Cali Fire in the building. We got AJ64 in the building. There you go. My man Tay Jones, Pac-Man ATL in the building. Bumpy Thompson in the building. What's popping? Mr. Steal Your Chin in the building. Ty Swindle, Rico, AJ64. Yeah. And we gonna have a special show. Yes, sir. Hold on. We're gonna have a special show for y'all today. So make sure that y'all hit the like button. Yes, sir. What's happening with it? The Queen Sheila Scott in the building. Cassandra Mason, the Queen Cassandra Mason is in the building. Bumpy Thompson in the building. My man Kwame East, Lord to the Game Boxing Talk, is in the building. What it do? Yes, sir. I see you over there back on your grind again. Kwame. And if y'all ain't sub to Lord to the Game Boxing Talk, make sure that y'all sub to, Kwame, Lord to the Game Boxing Talk right here on YouTube, because y'all missing a lot if y'all ain't sub to Kwame. Make sure that y'all sub to my man Pac-Man ATL Tay. If y'all ain't sub to him, make sure that y'all sub to him too, because he putting y'all on game. You know what I'm saying? He putting y'all on game. He gonna let you know everything, because he always keep his ear to the street. My man Mike Oliver in the building. What's happening with it, champ? Yeah. Juan Ramos, what's happening with it? What's good with it, Juan? Yeah. And like I said, as y'all come in the building, make sure that y'all hit that like button and let us know you're in the building. We're gonna have we got the assassin, you know what I'm saying, the young hitter, Brian Norman Jr. coming through today. And he finna be a big factor, y'all. Y'all remember Brian Norman? Y'all heard a lot of rumors about him sparring Tank Davis, and y'all heard more rumors about him sparring Terrence Bud Crawford. So, he gonna be in the building right now in just a little bit. He coming through. And yeah, we're gonna have a great show. And like I said, if y'all got questions, just wait. And we get these questions in, because I know y'all gonna have a lot of questions, but I'm gonna try to get, everything that y'all got on your mind, out of the way. We're gonna kick it today. For sure, we're gonna kick it. AJ64, what's happening with it? Cheese All Out Fitness, what's good? My man Bumpy Thompson in the building, what's happening with it? There you go. Bole in the building. What it do? Yeah. And we gonna cook, because we still got a lot to talk about that went on this weekend. I know I was gonna do it live this weekend. I was gonna do it live this weekend, last night, matter of fact, but then I saw my brother Blue, he was on when I was gonna do it, so I just, I was just like, I'll save it for today. Hustler's Home says it's gonna be a call-in show. I might open up the phone line. We'll see what's up. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. you know. But yeah, y'all hit the like button as you come in the building. You dig? And yeah, we gonna cook it. We gonna chop it up about, Errol Spence, letting everybody know that he really wants to smoke. We gonna talk about this Amir Kell Brook fight this weekend. I told y'all I wasn't watching. I wouldn't finna watch. What's his name? Jaime Mugia. I didn't watch that shit. I told y'all I wasn't even gonna turn my TV on for that bullshit. And to tell you the truth, I was talking to KQ, and KQ let me know what happened in that fight. He before that, I didn't know what happened in that fight. When you go for so long with ducking all the names in your division, I can't support that no more. You feel me? Jaron, well, you know what I'm saying? He gonna fight it whatever way. We gonna find all that out when he get in the building too, Jaron. He been fighting like at 146, catch weights and like that, but I'm pretty sure, he could fight at 140 or 147. But we gonna let the man, when he get in the building, he gonna let y'all know himself, And yeah, man, if y'all don't know who Brian Norman Jr. is, y'all finna know today. For real. Y'all finna know today. And man, you know what I'm saying? He a great fighter. The young man is a hell of a fighter. Ask Terrence Crawford. I bet you he'll tell you how good he is. Ask Gervonta Tank Davis. And I'm pretty, he done been in the ring, and sparred some of the best in boxing. And yeah, Mr. Steal Your Chair said the shit was trash. Yeah, see, I ain't see that shit. I told y'all I wasn't gonna watch that Jaime Mugia fight. Y'all thought I was playing. I wasn't watching that. On Saturday after the Kell Brook and Amir Khan, after that, it wasn't no more boxing to me. My man Tay Jones said Hackett. Yeah, he inspired Jalil, Hackett, Jaron, Boots, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So and he gonna tell us, you know what I'm saying? He gonna let us know everything we need to know, because you know what I'm saying, Brian, he definitely a real one, you know what I'm saying? So okay, there he is right here. He in the building right now, y'all. So we gonna get to it. B, what's up with it?
Yeah, what's up with you, man? What's up with you?
Man, I see you, young killer. Yeah, man. They ready for you, man. They ready for you.
And I'm ready for them too.
Yeah, man. Like I told them, man, if they don't know about you, they gonna know real soon. Yeah, man. I'm gonna let a few more people get in the building, but while we wait, did you check out any of their fights this weekend?
No, I wasn't able to. I was out. But who all fought again? I forgot. I know Mugia fought Kell Brook and Amir Khan. I wasn't surprised by that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't surprised.
Nah. Man, that Kell Brook, man, that shit did something to my soul, because I like Amir Khan. I didn't met Amir Khan. He hella cool, down to earth, cool as hell.
Yeah.
But the Kell Brook situation, I had a problem with that, because I've been following them since way back, and he was ducking Kell Brook for years. You know what I'm saying? He was. I just had a problem with how he was talking bad about Kell Brook, but would never fight him, and we would always make excuses. So I knew Kell Brook was gonna do something bad to him, But man, you got to go see that fight.
I was actually surprised the last 6 rounds. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if it was way back, I would have think it would have been a real good fight, a back and forth fight. But the fact that it happened this late, Amir Khan been shot for so long now, Chin been shot for so long, so I knew the fight was gonna be a knockout.
Hey, Pac-Man in the bit, Tay in the building. He said what he do. Yeah, man. When I saw, so I'm watching like little shit, you know what I'm saying? I like to see like, okay, how loose is the fighter when they come out they locker room and they walk into the ring. So they show Amir Khan come out his locker room and walk into the ring, and I said, and I ain't even I ain't bullshit you not. If you go back and watch it, y'all will see. he just looked terrified. Like
Yeah.
like I was like, man, I said, this man, I don't want to say another fighter scared of another fighter, but he had a lot of nervous energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been watching Amir Khan his whole career, and I ain't seen him look like that. You
Yeah.
could just tell that, and when you've been ducking the man for that long and over there making all type of excuses why he ain't on your level, why, because he was saying like, oh, he ain't on my level, he hasn't done nothing, this and that. I'm talking about, this went on for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Now they finally got y'all to fight, and now you got the whole UK, because that fight in the UK,
I heard it sold out instantly.
Yeah, it sold out instantly. And another thing with it, that fight in the UK at one point was like Mayweather Pacquiao in the US. You know what I'm saying? That's how big that was in the UK. So you've been talking and acting like this man was basically gum on the bottom of your shoe.
That's
why you've been fighting for 10 plus years. Now you have to go out there and you got 30,000 fans. You know what I'm saying? You got to back that up. I think he froze out. I think he probably got a call, y'all. He got a call. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he back. You got a phone call, huh?
Yeah.
But what I was saying, now you got 30,000 fans, and you got to prove to all of them that you ain't been ducking this man, right?
Yeah.
You got to go out there and beat him and prove that, like, I wasn't ducking him. It was what I was saying was a fact. And you could tell he had that energy, that nervousness. You know what I'm saying?
What I think it is, I don't think he was really necessarily scared of Kell Brook. But I heard like when fighters get knocked out or whatever, the first time they might be like when they get to another fight, they might be a little iffy or whatever. But like when you just getting knocked out consistently, it started you just scared that it might happen again.
Yeah, what if he touch me? What if he touch me?
And we all know Kell Brook ain't no slouch, so he can definitely knock you out if he wants to. So
right.
I think he was just nervous about being knocked out again. Like he can't control that. He can't control his chin, whatever he can take. So yeah.
Yeah, man. And Kell Brook, when he came out, he just looked energetic. He was ready. Like he was like, man, I finally got it, and I'm finna run through this dude like a Mack truck. And like I said, when you go watch the fight, Amir Khan looked good in the fight. He was looking good. You know what I'm saying? He was looking fast. His movement was good. It's just when Kell Brook, he wasn't taking no for an answer. And every time he threw a shot and he landed on Khan couldn't take it. You could tell his chin
he felt everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But y'all hit the like button. Like I said, it is 70 people in the building right now. I know a whole bunch more gonna come in. So y'all hit the like button. And we gonna go ahead and get started, man. Like I said, we got the young assassin, Brian Norman Jr. in the building.
Yeah.
Man, B, when I watch you fight, man, I see, like, I like to break down fighters. And one thing I see in you, because we hear about the power all the time, like, man, he got that devastating power. But one thing I don't hear people talk about a lot is your hand speed, man. You got some great hand speed with them combinations, man. And you got power in both hands. That left hand, that left hook is vicious, bro.
Everybody say that.
That left hook is vicious, man. And so I just want to start off by let people know about yourself, what weight class you fight at,
I'm fighting right now. Since no real deal big fights, I fight at 147, but my true weight is 140. It's no problem making 140 at all. I can make it anytime. But like you said, according to my style, yes, I got a whole bunch of power, but don't sleep on me. These hands coming fast, and I'm throwing combos. So that's my whole thing. Like my top 3 fighters, I can't choose between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. So I got them
Roy
2
Jones,
tied up.
You see right there.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah.
But matter of fact, I'm gonna go towards Roy Jones just because he fit more for my style, because I like the box too. So I'm gonna say Roy Jones and then Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler, he's just straight up savage. So I say that fit my style right there. So Whatever they got, I got even more. So that's my whole thing. And my whole thing, you won't outwork me. My whole mindset. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care what you did. I don't care how many miles you ran. This, that, and the third. I'm coming, and you finna feel me. You feel me?
So you signed with Cameron Duncan, right?
Yeah, camera ducking.
And you used to fight with Salida Promotions. That now a lot of people don't know Salida Promotions. Clarissa Shields was fighting up on. I think she still do fight up under them, right? Or
I can't say. I believe so. I think I did see something about that.
then you used to fight with them too, right?
Yeah,
Or
Cameron had us with Salida for a minute, getting a few fights in.
uh-huh. Okay, okay. Now I know you didn't been on Showbox. How many times you been on Showbox?
Actual TV once. I was supposed to be on it twice, but some background stuff happened. But I fought on 3 Showbox cards. The first one got me my second one that I was actually able to fight on TV. And then my third one, like I said, I was supposed to fight on TV, but some stuff happened. So then ever since then, that's about it for them.
Okay, okay. Yeah, man. So for everybody that don't know, let them know where you fight from, where you from, and
I'm straight out of the South Side, man. Decatur, man. That's what we be at, man. My gym out here in Ellenwood, Granite City.
yeah, yeah. So man, one thing I do notice is that you and your pops, man, y'all got a tight knit relationship.
Yeah,
And growing up in Decatur, I'm pretty sure that it was a lot of temptations in the streets.
yeah.
Probably a lot of cats that you grew up with. They probably got in a lot of trouble. And let everybody know, the relationship that you and your pops got. Did that help you stay out of trouble and stay grounded and everything?
Yeah, big time. Like, my daddy, he from Decatur also. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, same hospital, same everything. So he was also he was in that life a little bit when he was younger, but he changed his whole life around. Like, I'm talking about a complete 180. He just switched everything around. So like you just said, me and him real deal tight, like all day long. So he brought me up since I was young and just putting all the good stuff in me. So like around 6th grade, that's when all the bad started coming in. People started switching over, doing bad things and stuff like that. That's when I started being by myself. Like, he didn't have to say nothing. I just started being by myself simply because that's not my life. So he is a real big help on that because he already told me that if you go down that route, you won't make it far. So he made sure I stayed focused on boxing. Boxing is the key and stuff like that. So just make sure you stay in the right lane.
So how did you how did you get into boxing? How did you start boxing?
Actually, that came from him also. I was 7 years old, but he was a fighter also. He the originator of the assassin. But
So your pops fought.
yeah,
He fought pro?
yeah, he fought pro also. But
Okay.
he fought Gene Pascal. The fight on YouTube, you can watch it yourself. They robbed my daddy of that fight. He won that
Yeah,
fight.
Brian Norman Sr. fought Gene Pascal.
Yeah,
In what year was this?
I don't know what year, but if you just look it up on YouTube, they got the
Yeah,
whole fight on YouTube.
we gonna look it up right now. We're gonna look it up right now.
Yeah,
Well, we gonna go to the box rec. Now that I didn't know.
yeah.
That's dope. I didn't
Matter
know
of fact,
that.
I think it was in Canada. I think that's where he from, right? Gene Pascal.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was in Canada then, and I know how the judges be and everything like
Yeah,
that.
he
So
sure did. You ain't
yeah,
he fought Pascal back in 2007 when Pascal was still undefeated. And
yeah,
it went 10 rounds. Yeah. I'm gonna have
yeah,
to go back and look at that.
yeah. But so I've been in the gym my whole life, pretty much. Just been seeing him work hard every day, day in, day out. So of course you want to be like your daddy when you grow up. So he came to me, said he got vertigo, so he got balance problems, stuff like that. So he came to me and said he gonna retire. And I said, well, can I start boxing? I want to be like you. He said, are you sure? It's a dangerous sport. This, that, and the third. I said, of course, I'm sure. Let's work on defense then. So I think it was either that night or the very next night. We was in the garage with it, already working. The first thing first was hands up defense. That was our main thing. Learn how to move that head.
So you said and this was at 7.
Yeah, 7 years
So
old.
so did you go on to play any other sports or you just stuck with boxing?
I played football. I think 3 years in my life. Yeah, I think yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to play basketball, and then I wanted to run track. But by that time, boxing consumed my whole life, so I had no time for it. Because I was still in school, so after school, it's straight to the gym. So I ain't really have time for it. But I say football probably the only sport I real deal played besides boxing.
Okay. But I mean, you had your pops right there.
Yeah.
That's and so did he pretty much train you your whole career?
Yeah, but the
Since-
thing is, you're a kid. It's all about having fun. So
right.
it wasn't like he was trying to force it on me. What you doing? Do this? No, boom, boom, boom. No. It's all about having fun. So, we started real deal taking it serious. Like he started real deal getting on me when I was 14 years old, really 13. But that's when we real deal. All right, you starting to get a little older. Let's start being for real with this. Like what you trying to do? You playing around with it, or you trying to take it all the way? Of course, I want to take it all the way. So that's when he started real deal. Now it's time to be serious. What you eating? How many miles you running? Did you do this today? Did you do that today? So that's when we started being for real about it.
And so what's your amateur background like? I know, see, you still young. You only what, 21?
Yeah, just turned 21 November.
Yeah, so what type of amateur background that you have? How many
Um,
fights you had?
Over 150 plus. I don't know my record, but I know I got 22 losses. That's what I can say. But national tournaments, I know I won a few of them. I think I won Silver Gloves 2 times, USA's a few times. I think I got probably 10 nationals in total. So I can't. I was just fighting tournaments. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just fighting and winning, fighting and winning.
Now, a lot of I see a lot of like real good amateurs. They have a problem adapting to the pro style, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got great amateurs that don't really turn out, to be great pros. But when I watch you, you got more of a pro style. Was it easier for you to adapt to the pro style, to when you turn pro?
Yeah, because at the same time, well, some people like you look at Sean Porter, people say he still got an amateur style because how many punches he throw.
Right.
But my whole thing, if you're in shape to do it, you can do it. So, like even like I said, my dad was a pro also. So, say when I started fighting grown men at 14 years old, sparring grown men at 14 years old, pros. So of course they was mad at me. I go 10 rounds on the same pace. I'm talking about nothing but dog work. I'm just keep it going. I was, my dad was a pro, so I already got it in my head. This is what I made to do. So it wasn't really hard at all. It was just the same thing, just more rounds.
So you ready? So you ready to fight 10 rounds? Because I don't think you ain't fought 10 rounds yet, huh?
No, I'm ready to go 15. Take it back to the old school, man.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear. Hell yeah, man. Now, I know a lot of fighters been ducking you. I know a lot. I know you got fighters because, like you said, you campaigning. Right now, you fighting that kind of like what 147, 146 catch rates, whatever you can get. So
like right now,
that
like
let me know
145.
that if you want to fight at 140 and you ain't really been able to get them fights, a lot of fighters must be ducking you. Talk about that. I mean,
yeah, that's the main thing. Like, even if you look me up, like if you look my name up, my name tied up to Javante Davis from our sparring session, and then recently I sparred Terrence Crawford, so my name tied up with them, and you see it was good work. So folks see that and they be like, it's a high risk, low reward because at the same time, who am I? I'm not nobody big, anything like that. So people don't want that fight. They're gonna try to avoid me at all costs. But my whole thing is eventually you're gonna have to fight me. Is either gonna get out the way or you gotta fight me. So
yeah, we gonna make sure that we gonna make sure that they gonna see you. Like I said, they gonna learn who you is. We gonna make sure that, man. And I know you mentioned Terrence Crawford. You didn't mention you mentioned Javante Tank Davis, and we sure gonna get into that because the people they dying to hear about. They dying to hear about some of that, man. You been in the ring and you just sparred. You didn't spar some of the best in boxing, right? You done been in the ring with some of the best hitters in boxing. Okay. I see y'all in the building. I see y'all. I think he gonna come back in. I think he's having some problems with his phone. But yeah, y'all get the likes up. We got the young assassin, Brian Norman Jr. in the building. Like I said, I think he having some problems in the with his phone. Yeah, there you go.
My bad. Somebody called me again and messed it up.
Oh no, you good. You good. Now, so what I was saying is that we know that you done been in the ring with some of the best fighters in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you said, you done been in the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis. You
Mm-hmm.
done been in the ring with Terrence Crawford. So Nate, let us know some of the fighters that you done been in the ring with. You know,
I, I actually haven't been with a ring with a lot of fighters, like real deal big fighters, but the ones I have been in the ring with, it was the best work ever. Like I said, Tank, Bud, Jaron, Ennis, those are the main people, like the top of the top I sparred. But besides that, it's another guy named Jaleel Hackett. He would Mayweather Promotions. A guy named Charles Conwell, Justin Deloach. I think that's about it. Cordell Booker. So I sparred a few guys.
okay, okay. And I seen you had. I saw that you went to Philly and you got some work in with Jerron
Yeah,
Boots
Jerron
Ennis.
Ennis. Yeah,
Yep, Jerron Boots Ennis. And for everybody that don't know, he traveled out to Philly just to get work.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, man. So you know, with everybody that you've been in the ring with, man. First thing I want to ask you about, because people dying to hear talk about the Gervonta Davis sparring session. You know, it was going around the internet, and that was a hot topic at one point in time.
Yeah, but with that one, I'll say I love everything about it. Like all the gym was packed. It was a real small gym, but it was real packed. I know when he come around, you know the energy he bring. So
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
coming in with the same energy. So it was a whole lot of animosity in
Tell them
there.
about, yeah. Tell them about that, because a lot of people, you know, they may not know. I know, but you know, they may not know, and they
Yeah,
want to
it
hear.
was a lot of animosity in there. And I don't talk a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't talk a lot. I can, but my daddy he talked for me, so I just throw hands. That's my whole thing. I throw hands. My daddy talk. So we cool, we chilling, everything like that. But Tank started talking, and then instantly everything just went off like a fire. Boom. So it was the first time we sparred. It was we did 4 rounds, and then we did doghouse rules. We cut off the bell and said we just finna go. I think people said we did like 25 minutes after that, I believe.
Damn.
But yeah, that was real good. It was real, like I said, it was real deal solid back and forth work. And then the second time, he came back on. The first one was on Monday. He came back on Wednesday for another sparring session. That time we did 19, pretty much 20 rounds. So we was in there. So
So I see. I can't help but to see Tay in the building. He said the beef started 2 years after they sparred the first time.
yeah, when I
So
was
so it
16
was
years old.
so it was a history. So how that, let us know a little bit about that. What went down with that
Actually,
beforehand?
Tay set it up, but Tay said he'll talk about me for a minute. Like, but Tank need to spar me. Tank need to spar me. So Tank Tank finally came through. I was 16 years old at the time, and that time I think we did probably only 8 rounds. But even back, that's when I knew I was gonna be one of those dudes because
So you
back
was
then I'm 16 years old,
and
and
he
he
was
was. Go ahead.
nah. So you was 15, and how old was he?
No, I was 16. He was 21, I believe. I think that's 22, something like that. It was right after Pedraza fight, so he was the champion. That's all I
Okay,
know.
so he was a champ already.
Yeah. So that we all set it up. And like I said, I'm 16 years old fighting the champion. And it was back and forth work on that one too. So that's when it solidified in my head that I'm finna be one of them dudes. Matter of fact, not one of them. I'm finna be that dude, the one at the
Yeah.
top. So like I said, I love every last piece of it. Like the top of the top work. That's what I need in my life.
So for the people that don't know, the last time that you sparred Tank, when was that?
That was February last year.
Okay, so it was just okay. So shit, about a year ago.
Yeah,
About a year ago.
pretty much a year
And
ago from now. Yeah.
and how much, like how heavy, what was you weighing at the time, and what you think Tank was weighing at the time?
I was at 155. Folks saying he was bigger than me, but folks be thinking that boy he be fat. That boy, he was solid. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna say he was probably around 160. And but another thing is, it's a quick little joke. They say he like 5'6". That man is short, man. He like a solid 5'4". I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, I be telling people that he's
I
short.
don't care what nobody say. That
Yeah,
man is short.
yeah. So what impressed you about Tank? Because a lot of people think that it's just the power. Like what you see in the ring when
No,
you sparring Tank.
it's bigger than power. Like you were saying with me, folk keeps getting hung up on the power. It ain't even all about the power. You still gotta land the power. You still gotta set up the power. You feel me? You can have a shotgun, but you still gotta hit somebody for the do damage. So he real quick. The feints, the switching the speeds and everything like that. The footwork. He a real deal solid fighter. It's the reason why he a champion. So don't sleep on that boy at all.
Yeah. Okay. Now, man, let's talk about Bud,
Yeah,
because there was another time like I said, you've been in the ring with some hitters. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So, Bud, it was a lot of rumors going around with in regards to that fight.
hmm
I wasn't in the gym, wasn't nobody in this chat in the gym except for probably Tay. I
yeah,
don't even know if he was there, but
yeah. He was there. Yeah, he was there.
Okay. And man, go ahead, shoot on that.
All right, so the first thing first, they do 4-minute rounds. But luckily, I had just got back from sparring Jaron Ennis, and he do 4-minute rounds too. That's my first time doing 4-minute rounds. When I was with Jaron, I think the first day I wasn't used to it, but my body adjusted real fast. So the second day I was already on it. So as soon as I adjusted that, everything was cool. So now the next week I sparred Terrence Crawford.
Mhm.
Um, I was already used to the 4-minute bells now. It's nothing to me no more. So I was ready to go. Also, he sparred other people, so I only did 3 rounds with him, 3 4-minute rounds. So I wasn't tired at all, but it was real good work. But the rumors are not true. I did not knock that man out. That's what everybody be saying. I ain't knock
Mhm.
him out, man.
So did you? I mean, so what happened? So when y'all sparred, I mean, did you hurt him? Did was any of them rumors true that you hurt him? Or
I mean, when you spawn, I mean, in boxing world, things happen. You might get caught with a shot, but he probably got hurt. Somebody seen he probably got hurt or something like that. But I did not knock him out at all. He didn't fall or anything. He was still there every time. So it was real good work.
so what you know what I'm saying? What's your overall assessment Bud, Terrence Crawford? I mean, what impressed you about him being in the ring with him?
The, Actually, what surprised me was when I watch him, like when I see him fighting, he don't. You see something special. Like if you look at Roy Jones, you see something special about him. See Mike Tyson, something special about him. I don't be seeing nothing special about Terrence Crawford, but that's what's so great about it. Like Andre Ward, I don't really see nothing special about him, but they got the same factor. It's all about technique, timing, skills, and everything like that. So the boy timing on point. He not incredibly powerful. He not incredibly fast. Anything. He just real strategic on what he do. So that's the main thing. It's all about the mental. So he real big on mental.
Also, you said it's not more so much because a lot of people think he hit like a mule. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
I'm
people
gonna
like,
be real. I'm gonna say it's average or whatever. But if you just keep, he real good at pacing his punches. I will say that. So if you just keep getting caught, like Sean Porter said, he never get caught so clean before. So now imagine you trying to. I mean, it ain't really nothing, but imagine you just keep getting hit with clean punches, clean punches, clean punches. After a
mhm.
while, you ain't trying to get hit no more, and then you just hurt. You feel me? So, um, it's all about the mental game. Like I said, he real good at pacing punches.
Mhm. Y'all hit the like button. We got 130 people in the building. Hit the like button, y'all. Smash on the like button. He giving y'all some gems.
Hmm
Uh, yeah. So, uh, man, you did mention right. You just mentioned Jaron Ennis.
hmm
Now, like I said, I seen that you went down there and you got some work in with Jaron Ennis.
Yeah,
Man, tell us a little bit about Jaron. Because a lot of people saying he that dude.
yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah, same thing with Terrence Crawford and Tank. It's the reason why they up there. That's all I'm gonna say. And then with the Sean Porter saying he overrated stuff, that's a lie. All right, I'm gonna say that's a lie. The boy bad. I'm gonna be real. The boy bad. He about his business and everything like that. He be working hard. Like I said, that's the first time I did 4-minute rounds. So he about everything he talking about.
Also, you did 4-minute rounds with Jaron Ennis.
Yeah, we did 6 rounds. Well, I was up there a few like 10 days. Sometimes we do 6 rounds, sometimes we do 4 rounds. He also had other people to spar too.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause he
Okay.
was getting ready for uh that fight. I forgot who he fought, but it was a first round knockout. But he was getting ready for a fight.
But when Thomas Delorme.
Yeah, Delorme.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you was you in tip top condition, or you was just going there, kind of to get yourself in shape?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't in no kind of shape. I,
You
listen. He also signed with my manager too. So it was,
Aaron Duncan.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he was beating up one of the sparring partners or whatever, and he called my daddy, and he was just saying how he needs some sparring and everything like that. Of course, we finna instantly we jumping on that. I want, like I said, I want the best work. The thing about in Georgia, I don't get no sparring at all. Like pretty much no sparring. Matter of fact, I get sparring today from somebody. I don't know where he's from, but Jahai Tucker.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
from
yeah.
he
I
from
know
somewhere else. I
Jaron
don't know where
Tucker.
he's from, but he from somewhere else. So in Georgia, I don't really get no sparring. So as soon as he said Jaron Boots needs some sparring, yes, please let's get that work. But like I said, the thing about it's like muscle memory. Your body adjust real quick. So I came down in shape, but like 2 days later, I was good to go. I'm already back on it.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's crazy to go out there to go all the way to Philly, knowing you ain't in shape to
Yeah,
get in the ring with Jaron Boots Ennis. You got to be a dog just to do some shit like that. Real
yeah.
talk, you know. Uh, now a lot of people, you've been in the ring and with a lot of cats, and they already asking in the comments, who is the most impressive fighter that that you like? Okay, yeah, this dude is different than everybody
That I sparred or I
that
seen
you've been in the ring with, that you've been in the ring with.
Boots all day long. That's my boy,
Boots.
Boots. Yeah.
Yeah, so being in the ring with Boots and Tank, Tank smaller but pound for pound,
Mm-hmm.
and Terrence Crawford, you look at Boots and say that he on another level. Because I
Yeah.
hear a lot of people say that.
I look at the whole thing, the whole package. Like you got the skills, the mental, the physical, all of that. I'm gonna give literally all that to Boots.
Damn.
I think he got it.
So in the strength category, because what I'm saying, I'm gonna compare him to Bud. Who's
Mm.
stronger? Because Bud's strong.
Yeah, I will say that he's strong too, but
Yeah,
you see where he came from. What is that? 135, I believe.
yeah, yeah.
So he just a naturally smaller guy. So I get at the Boots also.
Damn. Okay, okay. So Booth really gonna be a problem. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
all day long.
A lot of people think like, yeah, yeah, Boots is this and he that, but a lot of people be like, but nah, he ain't been tested. You heard Sean Porter pretty much say, he
Yeah.
ain't been tested, he ain't been tested. And then a lot of people talk about, well, we don't know if he got a chin.
Yeah.
What's your take on that to say, for people that got those questions about Jaron?
First of all, let me say this. Same thing with Floyd. First, you got to hit him. I would say that he got real good defense all day long. But when you do hit him, because I caught him clean a few times, he didn't buckle, he didn't budge or nothing. He was still right there, ready for action. So I say he got a chin too, and it was a left hook. And like you said when I first
Yeah,
got here,
yeah.
my left hook is mean.
Right, right.
So yeah,
And I'm pretty sure you didn't, what I'm saying, you didn't put a lot of niggas, on the stanky leg with that left
yeah,
hook.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So man, yeah, that's dope, man. So like you were saying earlier, you trying to campaign at 140 pounds.
mm-hmm.
Now, it's a lot of smoke at 140. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of hitters at 140.
And
Matter of fact, this weekend we got Gary Antoine Russell. He fighting at 140 pounds.
mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Gary Antoine Russell?
Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah. So looking at the division, once you do start campaigning at 140, who you got your eyes set on?
Exactly who you just said, but no, the main one I want is Montana Love. That's the main person I want.
Wait, hold on, run that back. Right, we got to run that back, B. So you said Gary Antoine Russell?
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
I'm telling y'all, this young man want all the smoke. Now we got his brother in the building right now.
Yeah, matter of
Gary
fact,
Russell's brother in the building right now.
Let me tell you why I want to fight him in particular. Because he is savage, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that dude. You feel me? he wanted. You feel me? And I want it too. So I just want to see who wanted more. You feel me? That's the main reason why I want to fight him.
Hey, man, that's real. That's real.
Yeah.
I know his brother. Batman, where you at, Batman? You heard what he said, Batman. He said he wants your brother. And we're going to get to Montana Love later on. But Gary Antoine Russell, just like you said, man, he like when I see you and him, I see a lot of the same characteristics in y'all too. Y'all both coming straight forward. Y'all both got excellent fighting skills, and y'all ain't ducking none. Like, you know, hey, he said his brother said we love it. His brother said that's his name is that's John Page right there. Yeah. But he got a different name on here, but yeah.
That's it,
yeah. So yeah, man, that will be a big fight. That's gonna be a big fight. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a big fight. So you also called out my man said Regis. We're gonna get to Regis. So
man, I'll stop Regis, but continue.
Okay, we gonna have to go back to that one. But let's get to Montana Love. You said you want some smoke with Montana.
Yeah,
let the people know.
And the main reason why I want to fight him is because he the exact opposite of me and Russell. He a pretty boy. I don't like all the pretty stuff. You feel me? That ain't my kind of thing. You know, I like real deal dog work. Let's get this thing. Let's get this work in.
Yeah.
So you know, he all that pretty stuff. I want to show him what this boxing life really about. Like we dogs around here. Let's get this work in. That's my whole thing. Yeah. I ain't finna let you sit around, look pretty, and try to box around the ring. I don't care about that. You feel me? Matter of fact, how he gonna act like a light skin and I'm light skinned and I'm not?
So you said so basically what you saying, you want to knock the Beijing out the nigga head.
Yes.
Hey man, that's another man. See, this a real one. You calling out all of the hitters that other cats don't want to fight. Yeah. Now, we ain't gonna act like you didn't just say that you'll stop Regis' progress. You know what I'm saying? My man coach in the building, you know what I'm saying? He right there, he said, don't fuck around and get stopped. Now,
that sound good on paper. It sounds good on paper.
Yeah, cause see, he from right there with Regis, you know what I'm saying? His my coach, his folks grew up with Regis. So why you want to fight? I mean, why you think you'll stop Regis?
Cause I feel first of all, I feel like he's just too small. That's the main thing. Like I'm a big 140 pounder. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Give us your your height and everything, your measurements.
No, on that I'm normal. I say 5'8", 72-inch reach and everything like that. That's normal. But my build and stuff like that, and I'm still growing. I don't have long at 140. So actually that's who I want to fight. Regis Prograis. Right before I leave, I want to fight him, and then I want to move up. But I feel like first of all, he's just too small, and skill wise, I don't think he hitting with me. I don't think so at all.
Yeah, man, them some see.
But let me also say this: I ain't saying he a punk, anything like that. I'm just saying he ain't messing with me. That's all it is.
Right. Now, as far as I don't, Montana Love, I like Montana Love, but I don't know if he want all of the smoke. But I know that Regis Prograis and Gary Antoine, I know them the type of fighters like yourself. They want all the smoke.
Yeah, like I said, he
ain't nobody calling them out. You the first person.
It's the reason
I heard calling these two fighters out.
Matter of fact, and this is the main thing. People don't like confrontation. So that's why Gary Russell a dog, and even Prograis, that's why he a dog. They right there for it. They with all of that. You feel me? And people end up folding up and stuff like that. So that's why I think those would be the best fighters. I'm talking about those legendary fights. I think those two in particular will be one of those legendary. We got to keep rewatching this type of fights.
Man, we got 172 people in the building. Y'all hit the like button. Smash the like button. It don't cost you nothing. See, that's the type of shit I like to hear, because a lot of cats that's your age that's coming in the game, they not doing this. And I could tell that you real about what you saying, because you could have said, oh, yeah, I want to fight. You could have said some unrealistic shit. Let's just keep it real. You could have been like, man, I want to fight Josh Taylor right now. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you coming in and you calling out the fighters that don't nobody really want to see. Ain't nobody calling them fighters out.
Yeah.
That's why I said when I be watching you, I said, yeah, I said this young man the real deal right here. He the
Mm-hmm.
real deal, you know.
Yeah.
So you under Cameron Duncan, right?
Yeah.
And so let us know, because I know he got a working relationship with Showtime, and
Mm-hmm.
he also he got a good relationship with the PBC overall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Talk about Bartholomew. Was it Rancis Bartholomew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened with that situation?
Actually, that didn't come from Cameron. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it was he had a fight coming up. It's actually this weekend. I don't think he's fighting no more because he couldn't find an opponent. But he had a fight this weekend coming up. I was on 2 weeks notice, and then I was gonna be on the B side, all the little business stuff. I don't care about that. I'm knocking you out anyway. So I was gonna be on the B side. Everything not going for me. If it go the distance, I lost all that stuff. The matchmaker called us up. He said, "Do you want to fight in 2 weeks and stuff like that?" We said, "Yeah, of course we now. Let's do it." He called back to his team, Bartholomew, whatever his name is, Rancis. He called back to his team. They instantly said no. It was the same day. As soon as we got the call, boom, I went to the gym. We came back. They declined it. So now he don't got to fight. But I wanted that fight bad.
So he ain't want no smoke.
Nah.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
mean,
like I said, 2 weeks notice, everything is down bad for me. If it go the distance, you won. You feel? I'm
right.
only 21 years old. I don't got no experience. I'm still young, everything like that. Now is the best time to get me because the older I get, that's the more time I get put in the gym, the better I get and everything like that. So it's best to get me right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now I'm gonna ask you this before why I still got it on my mind, and then my man Kwame East from Lower to the Game Boxing Talk, he got a question for you. But I'm gonna ask you real quick. I remember you saying that you really can't get no sparring like that in the A, in
Yeah.
Atlanta. Have you ever thought about relocating?
Yes and no. Simply because I was here my whole life.
I think he cut out again, y'all. He got a call. He got another call. See, that's what that be doing. When I be on here with y'all, I put my shit on do not disturb.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. You back in here.
But yeah, I was saying yes and no because at the same time I've been here my whole life. Like when I went out with in Philly, I was out there for 10 days. I got homesick in 2 days. So I can't be away for too long. So what we try to do is just leave out for like 3 or 4 days and then come back. So we go here 3 or 4 days, come back here. Like we had went up to Baltimore with Jaleel Hackett. I think we was there for like probably 3 days max. So
Okay.
that's much we can do, but that's all we can do. Just go out, find some quick work, and come back. That's all we can do.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get back to that Jaleel Hackett too. My
Mm-hmm.
man Kwame, Lord to the Game Boxing Talk. He says, salute Brian Norman Jr. He says, being in the ring with Bud and Boost, which you say Boost ready for that championship challenge or
All day long.
championship challenges.
Yeah, I say it all day long. Like, um, it's the reason why people not real deal talking about him because they know for a fact he a problem. So if you bring his name up, it's gonna make the fight even bigger, and it's gonna be a demand for it. Like Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. You feel me? It's so much of a demand for it that like somebody ducking somebody. What's up with it? So that's why they try to keep pushing him down like he ain't nobody, like he a little boy and everything like that. But he definitely ready for all the work.
Yeah. So I mean, since you mentioned Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, when you look at that fight, who you say winning that fight?
This not even based on me sparring Bud or anything like that, but I'm going with Errol Spence simply because he fit more of my style. I show favoritism, but he fits more of my style, with dog coming to get it and everything like that. So I'm going with him. Also, same thing. He real big at 147. Like some people
Mhm.
talking about he need to move up to 154. So he a natural big 147 pounder. Bud is, like I said, he came from 135. And so skill wise, I said they're right there with each other. You feel me? It's all about the little minor stuff and everything like that. Who on top in different situations. But for the main thing, I say size wise, I'm going with Errol Spence. I got to go with Errol Spence.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. Man. When I break down that fight, it's just like Terrence Crawford, he a hell of a fighter. He a
Yeah,
hell of a fighter. But it's just him being in the ring with another, because a lot of them cats, they, you know what I'm saying, they'll fold. Errol Spence ain't gonna fold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got just as much dog in him as Terrence Crawford do, and maybe more.
Yeah.
And so when it comes down to them trenches, and you know, Errol Spence, he like to fight inside, and Terrence Crawford, he don't really fight inside that good. It's just a lot of things I favor to it, but that's a great fight.
And then, like we said earlier with Kell Brook, the boy coming, the boy bad. You feel me? And then even with the Errol Spence fight, the same situations. The early fight, who was winning? Kell Brook was winning that fight. I ain't gonna lie to you in the beginning, but Errol Spence wanted it so bad that he just kept on coming. The fact that he wanted so bad, the confrontation on it, and like the eagerness to keep going, Kell Brook ended up folding up. He just couldn't take it no more. It was too much. You feel me? So, I think he just probably, I ain't gonna say he wanted more, but you know, he right there with it. Whatever Crawford on, Spence on the same thing.
Right. Now I know you said that you went and worked with Jaleel Hackett too. You know, how's Jaleel? Because he's another young up and coming. You know, people look at him as a future superstar.
Yeah.
Tell us about Jaleel Hackett. You know.
Yeah. Same thing with me, Russell, Progress, and all of us right here. The boy, he about his business. I ain't gonna lie to you. He about his business too. The main thing, the boy is in shape. Like he in shape. I ain't gonna lie to you. But same thing with everybody. It was real good work. He a big 147 also, and also he's still young, so he getting bigger too. So I'm gonna say he might move up to 154 sometime soon.
Yeah. My man Zenith in that super chat coming through. He says another name people forgetting about at 140 is Richardson Hitchens. He says
I want that fight too.
Huh?
I said I want that fight too. I love to fight him. Yeah.
He just answered it. And then he said Brandon Lee, he fight on Showtime too.
No, he also with Cameron Duckett too, so I don't want to fight him. Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I mean, I know how the business is. If you a Cameron Duncan fighter, he's trying to basically, the thing is him, y'all being, you know, under him, his promotional, he's trying to bring all of y'all to the top.
Yeah, he you know, as a team, you know, we all together, whatever. So I mean, if I got all the belts and say he got the rest of the belts, I'm just gonna leave it at that. We cool, man.
Yeah, right. I like Brandon Lee. What you know? What's your thoughts on Brandon Lee?
Yeah, I think he about the business too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never got the chance to work with him, anything like that. But for what I see, I think he a real deal solid fighter.
My man Batman, that's Gary Antoine brother. He says talent wise, him and my little brother, they the best at 140 to me, and we would love to fight. He said we would love to fight a warrior like you, soldier.
Yeah. I love that too, man. Like I said, everybody 140, even the Josh Taylor and everything like that. I think me and him would be the best fight. Period. I don't care what nobody say.
You and who?
Russell.
Yeah, man.
I think forget the Josh Taylor and versus anybody. The Jose Ramirez, forget all of them. I think me and Russell be the best fight at 140. Period.
And that's a fight that could be made because Cameron Duncan, like I said before, he do a lot of business with Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a fight.
Yeah.
And see, that's the type of fights that we need for, you know, the fighters to get together that really want to smoke and, you know, make it happen. I love that.
Also, I just love fighting southpaws. I ain't gonna lie to you. People hate fighting southpaws, but for some reason I love it. I don't know why.
My man Money Brown TV in the building. What's happening with it, Money? He in here laughing. He said, tell Brian why he ducking Polly Malignaggi. I don't know. I guess that's some inside shit.
Yeah, yes. It's an inside joke, man. It's an inside joke. Look, man, I don't want no smoke with Polly Malignaggi, man. He got all of that, man. I'm cool, man. That boy hit too hard.
He said he got all the power in the world.
Yeah, man. He gonna knock me out in one round, man. I don't need that on my record.
Hey, my man Coach said the Saints versus Atlanta, Regis versus Brian Norman.
Yeah.
I love all them fights. You know what I'm saying? It surprised people when you get a young fighter like yourself that's calling out the fighters that ain't nobody else talking about. You know what
somebody got to make it happen. Somebody got to fight somebody. Why not me?
Right, man. So right now, you know what I'm saying? What's your next move? You know, what's your next move?
Right now we still working on a few things. We don't have a date, anything right now. But right now I'm sure if I'm gonna say like mid to late April, that's what I personally want to do. But right now we still working on stuff in the background.
And how many fights you getting right now, you know, each year? Cause
We trying to get 4 or 5 fights a year.
What's your record right now for everybody that don't know?
Officially 22-0, with 19 knockouts and 1 no contest. But
Was
my
that the
real record,
headbutt?
what?
The no contest?
No, it was
Oh, okay.
out there in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
I hit him. I stopped him with a body shot, but the ref never liked me, so he called it no contest instead of it was a knockout. Like it was they dude, like they top dude. I stopped him in the first round with a body shot, so they tried to make it a no contest, so it won't go on his record.
Yeah, okay. So you said you should be 22-0 with
23.
19 knockouts.
I should be 23-0 with 20 knockouts.
With 20
That's
knockouts.
my real record. Yeah.
Yeah, that's real power right there. That's real power. Now, right now in the game, you know, we hear about a lot of fights, but you know, we ain't some of the fights we ain't getting. If you had your top 3 fights right now as a fan, you know what I'm saying? Just looking as a fan, what fights would you want to see? Your top 3.
Of course, the first one go be Spence versus Crawford. That's all day long. Like I still don't know who will win that fight. The next one will be Boots versus Spence. I think that'll be a real dog fight. Folks be sleep on that one. And then I'm gonna have to go Canelo, my boy. But I don't really see nobody giving him no work for real. So I can't match him with nobody. Forget it. Benavidez. I'm gonna go Canelo versus Benavidez.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you fucking with Canelo heavy, huh?
Yes, all day long.
Yeah, okay. So let's you know, a lot of people think that Canelo ducking Jamal Charlo, you know, he ducking Demetrius Andrade. How you see a fight between Canelo and Jamal Charlo going?
All right, real quick, Jamal Charlo. Did you see that fight when he fought that ugly dude? Like it was a real ugly fight. I think it was probably his last fight. I don't know for a fact.
Yeah, dude trained up the street for me. Yeah, you talking about the Mexican dude?
Yeah. You see how ugly that dude was fighting? You trying to, and you see how much pressure Charlo was up under and stuff like that. He was actually really getting hit by that dude. You feel me? Imagine Canelo, man. Skill wise, you feel me? Up in his face and not no ugly punches, real deal, sitting down, throwing them things. I don't think it'll be no tough fight like what people make it out to be. I don't think so at all. But what I do want to see is Danny Jacobs versus Charlo. I think that'd be a good fight.
I agree with what you said about the Jamal Charlo and Canelo.
Yeah,
they be arguing with me on here when I get into that. They don't like to hear that. They don't like to hear you know Canelo with Charlo. But I got to keep it real. Like that's not a difficult fight for Canelo to me.
Yeah,
it ain't. When I look at the styles, like Charlo ain't got nothing for.
No.
But as far as Danny Jacobs, I don't think Danny Jacobs got it no
let me say
dog.
this. Let me say this. I haven't seen Danny Jacobs recently. Matter of fact, no.
He just fought last week.
So matter of fact, let me put it like this. Forget that Jacobs. I ain't see that fight. I'm gonna say around the Danny Jacobs that fought Triple G around that time. I think that'd have been a good fight.
That shit would have been a hell of a fight. But now Danny Jacobs ain't the same fighter no more.
Yeah, I don't know how he look now. So I can't say how he look now. But back then, the Triple G time, I think that'd have been a perfect fight.
Well, what's up? What you think about Charlo versus Andrade? Jamal Charlo versus Demetrius Andrade?
Believe it or not, I haven't watched a whole bunch of Andrade, but the stuff I have seen, I'm going with Andrade simply because he too finesseful with it, and like you just said, styles make fights, and I don't think he got enough for Andrade. I don't think so.
Yeah. That's a close fight because when I study Andrade, I see that the first 4-5 rounds ain't nobody fucking with him. He got power. He quit, but he started to fade after that, and his power don't really carry. You know,
he don't got a lot of power.
You know, he do in the beginning. You know, I done seen him hurt most of everybody that Andrade been in the ring with. He hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Now he don't finish him all the time, but his power don't carry throughout the second half of the fight. But yeah, it's a great fight. I think they should have been and got it on, but you know, business of boxing, you know how that shit go, man, for real. So if y'all got some questions, hey, let me know if y'all got some questions. Thing jumping, man.
Who you got with a Canelo versus Andrade? Who you think will win that?
Right now, Canelo beat him.
Yeah.
I thought that back at 154 pounds, I thought that Canelo would lose to Andrade. If it was at 154 back then, Andrade was just an all-around better fighter. But now Canelo, he didn't got a lot better. And I think at 168 pounds, that shit favor Canelo now.
Yeah.
I'm saying in favor Canelo. And Andrade, like I said, he started to slow down a little bit.
But I think Canelo I ain't gonna say, I think he unstoppable right now. Ain't nobody messing with him. And then I thought Sergey Kovalev was gonna try to make some noise with him, but he came out and did nothing at all. So
bro, that fight was, like I said, I don't want that fight was real suspicious to me. I ain't never seen Kovalev fight like that. Like I said, he was pulling punches.
But at the same time, you see how slick Canelo is with the counter, so probably he was scared or something. That's what I'm thinking.
Somewhere right with that fight.
Yeah.
It's crazy because my partner, he one of the biggest Canelo fans on earth. And we was at the crib, we watching the fight. And I'm looking, I ain't say nothing, right? And he looked at me, he said, something ain't right with this shit. He said, I ain't never seen Kovalev fight like this. This ain't the same Kovalev.
Yeah, I said, I thought he was gonna bring some noise, but he ain't did. That wasn't Kovalev. What I seen, that wasn't Kovalev.
Nah, and not at all. Let me see what they talking about in this chat. Let me see what they talking about in the chat. I got a question for you. So is it, you talked about 140. How hard is it for you to make 140? Because you've been fighting at like 146, 147, 146 and a half.
It's not hard at all, anything. Like I don't walk around too big. I walk around like 155. On my fat days, 160. You feel me? So
yeah,
I'm not out. 15 pounds ain't nothing. I can lose that, no problem. So making weight would be no problem at all.
What's your nutrition like?
Actually, I got me a nutritionist and a chef. So whatever they come up with, I just eat that. But whatever you think is healthy, they make all that. All the salmon, grilled chicken, turkey, all the good stuff.
Do you train up? Because a lot of fighters, once they get to a certain point, they shit. I didn't heard Tank say, "Hey man, this is back." I don't know about now, but this is back. A few years ago, I heard him say some shit like, "I don't even look at a gym until it's time for me to get in training camp." A lot of fighters do that. Do you train all year round, or you kind of take a long time off and be back?
I go all year round for two reasons. The first reason because if you take too much time off, you try to jump back on, it's gonna be real hard to get all the way back in as fast if you was already just working. You feel me? But also, if you just working all year round, say, all right, I just had a fight yesterday, I'm back in the gym today. Now I can work. I got a whole bunch of time to just add new stuff to my arsenal and work on all the small stuff. But if I just jump in, I ain't did nothing. I just jump into a whole nother training camp. And between that time, I had nothing to work on. You feel me? Yeah. So I didn't learn nothing or anything like that. I'm now just sharpening up what I had 3-4 years ago. I'm just doing the same thing. So it's all about just add more to your game.
Yeah, that's what I tell people all the time. Yeah. When you taking 6-7 months off and then going in there, you missing out on a whole lot of time being able to learn new things and sharpening up your tool. Because if you go in there just when it's a training camp, now you got to focus on your weight. And then and also, just like you just said, you got to focus on sharpening up the shit that you already know. You ain't really got no time to learn new stuff. So I like that. And don't, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get a big bag. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same regimen.
The thing about me, I'm a simple dude, so I don't really, the party life, anything like that. They ain't my life. You feel me? They ain't my go-to, anything like that. So I'm cool with doing what I've been doing since forever. Like I've been doing this since I was 7 years old. I ain't got no problem doing it again. So
right. I like that. My man Tay says Lil B being nonchalant and humble. He says, hell, tell it all.
Nah, man, I'm cool, man. I ain't going that route. That ain't me.
Hey, when you come on here, this your show. You know, hey, for real, we be over here talking that shit.
Yeah.
Let me see what else. What else they talking about?
I see
My
one
man.
guy saying, "Do I got a strength and conditioning
Yeah,
coach?"
that's my man. He from the A. He from right there in the A. That's my man Todd Swindle.
But now I don't got a strength and conditioning coach for the most part. I'm really dedicated. Like my daddy been training just forever, so all the stuff he'll tell me to do, I already know what it is. So I do that myself now, and he got faith in me doing it myself. So it ain't like I'm a shortchange myself. But like I said, when the fight started coming up, that's when they real. Also I got my daddy, then my other trainer Barry Richardson. He my daddy old trainer. So, but when the fight time come up, that's when they real deal dig on me. Cause like you only go push yourself as far as you think you can push yourself, but a coach gonna push you until you can't push yourself no more for real, for real.
Right, right.
So when the fight time start coming up, that's when they come in on some real deal heavy stuff.
Yeah, right. They want to know. They want to know about Canelo and Benavidez. How you see that fight going?
That's the crazy thing. I think it'd be a real deal good fight. Not gonna lie to you. I don't see the game plan for Canelo because the dude, he tall and he a dog coming at you. But like the same thing with Colin Smith and Sergey Kovalev, people just start changing up for some reason when they fight Canelo. So I think it'll be the same thing. He'll probably change the way he fight. After he get hit with a few counters, so he probably gonna get scared. Who knows?
Yeah, that
But I think
power.
it'll be a real deal good fight.
That power different though. Like, David Benavidez is a hell of a fighter. And I fuck with him too, real heavy, because he want all the smoke. Like yourself. You know what I'm saying? He want all the smoke. But like I said, that walk him down, throw a million punches. Canelo, his defense is too good for that. This is my opinion. His defense too good for that. And then his counters. He's just so fast with them counters. And once you start getting hit with that hard shit, it might change your game plan up. I think he got a call. Oh yeah, he gonna come back in, y'all. Y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all hit the like button, y'all. He in here dropping some gems on y'all.
Somebody called me again. My bad.
Oh yeah. Nah, what I was saying is, Canelo defense. What I see Benavidez, the level of opponents that he be in the ring with, he be hitting them with whatever he want to hit them with. You dig? And so when you get in there with somebody like Canelo that got real good defense, that got fast counters, I think it'll be a lot different once Canelo start catching his shot and countering him with them hard ass shots. It might change his game plan up.
And then also, I ain't see the fight, but I heard his last fight when he fought Kai somebody Smith or something. I forgot his last name. I forgot his name. But they said he was actually looking good that fight, the opponent. And like you just said, the caliber of fighters he fighting ain't the top of the top. So just imagine what Canelo can do.
Yeah, right, man. So for everybody in here, because I want to pause real quick and let everybody know where to find you at, so they can go right now while we on here live, and they can go find you.
On Instagram, you can catch me at officialb.norman, and then on Twitter, just official B Norman.
You hear it, official B Norman. Yeah. Everybody, take time out right now and go to my man Instagram.
Official B.Norman.
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it right here in the chat so everybody can know. I'm putting it on the screen. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna put it on the screen real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Oh shit. Let me pull it up myself to make sure I got the right. Hold on. And yeah, you can, what I'm saying, while I'm putting it in, you can scroll through. I know you can see the comments if you see anything you want to answer.
But I see somebody saying they got they money on Benavidez for the fight ever happened. I got a whole 1,000 on it. That's all I'm gonna say. You hit my DM personally. If the fight ever happened, I got a whole 1,000 on it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Who is that? Is that Rip?
Hold up. I gotta
Is
see
that
which one it
Coach?
is. Yeah, Rip. Yeah, Rip.
Yeah, yep. That man, he said he got Benavidez over everybody.
I got a whole
That's
1,000 on it.
you know, that's Coach. He ride with with Regis Prograde.
Mm-hmm.
Regis Prograde, you know, he from right there with Regis Prograde.
What's up with Regis though, man? He had a fight in a minute, right?
Man, he's supposed to fight. I think he's supposed to fight coming up soon in Dubai or something. I think he was on that. Well, I think he might have been on that Floyd Mayweather card.
What, the one coming
Coach,
up?
Coach, when Regis fighting, he'll know. So it's just official B.Norman, right?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Okay, hold on. Official B. Yeah, I got it right there.
Yeah, my boy Tay said he do got a fight coming up.
Okay, where he fighting at, Tay? I think it's in Dubai.
You talking about
March
that
19th.
That Floyd celebrity, little celebrity fight, ain't it?
Yeah. I don't think that's still on though.
Yeah, because I ain't heard nothing about it in a minute.
I think they I don't know if they pushing it back or something.
Yeah, somebody say it is in Dubai.
Okay, so it's in Dubai. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this month or the next month.
Yeah. Y'all hit the like button. We got 202 people in the building. Y'all hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Now, it's right there on the screen. So y'all ain't got no excuse not to go to Instagram right now and to add my man's official B.Norman. Official B.Norman is right there on the screen. And it's the same thing on Twitter, you said, right?
Yeah. Just take out the dot and it's the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
But and another thing about me is, like I said, I work year round. So every fight you're gonna see a big old difference. And I'm a real quick learner, and I'm in the gym. So you're gonna see a real big difference every fight. Like my last fight, I probably fought a certain way. This fight, I'm gonna fight a whole nother way. You feel me? So I know how to switch it up if I got to. I got everything that a top fighter should have.
And you looking to get back in the ring, you said in April?
Yeah, that's why I'm personally shooting for like mid to late April.
What is looking like? Showtime?
Yeah, that's who we trying to work with. Yeah, Showtime.
And they gonna put it on TV because you know what I'm saying, the people need to see you.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully, I can get that on there because I read Showtime is who I really do want to work with.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But if business ain't right, I go to somebody else if I have to.
Yeah, and you know, man, whenever before you got to fight, man, you come through here. That's your platform, man, and make sure that we keep everybody informed on what you're doing. You know.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Yes, sir. Man, if you got time, you know what I'm saying, you can stay and kick it. But if you got something to do, you know,
I gotta go see what's up with my dog real quick.
Yes, sir.
Stuff like
Yes,
that.
sir.
But before I go, my favorite combination. You know, I love my left hand, so it's gonna be a jab, hook to the head, and then hook to the body. And every last punch.
And they want to know your fighting style before you go. Let everybody know your fighting style, and you know.
I'm a blend of a lot of fighters because I study a whole bunch of fighters, but I'm a boxer puncher for the most part. People that's less like me, Terry Norris, James Toney, even Floyd Mayweather. You know, I study all these guys. Roy Jones, like I said, and sometimes if I want to kill you, I can turn to Mike Tyson if I have to. So, like I'm real good at imitating a lot of fighters. That's my whole thing. So, but my main thing, I love to be a boxer puncher, like Evander Holyfield. You know, people like that.
Yeah, that was my dude growing up. Holyfield, man. Yeah. Man, great. Another great show, man. Really enjoyed you. The people really enjoyed you. And like I said, they gonna learn if they don't know. Yes, sir.
You know, appreciate you having me, man. Big time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, man. And like I said, anytime you want to come through, let me know, man.
I got you.
Yes,
Appreciate it
sir.
for all the love, man. And thank everybody in the comments for coming in, tuning in, and see what's going on in my life.
Yes, sir, man. We'll see you again next time, bro.
All right.
And keep up the hard work, and we're gonna be looking out for you. That's for sure.
I got you.
Yes, sir. All
All
right.
right.
Yeah, y'all. And y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Great interview. He dropped a lot of gems for y'all. Hit the like button, get the likes up. Make sure that y'all go sub to official B Norman. Official B dot Norman. It's right there on the screen. Y'all see what it is. Just Though Boxing. Appreciate you. My man John Kramer. Yeah. 817 Boxing B. I see you in the building. Jason Mead says, is that the dude that they said gave Terrence Crawford hell? Yeah, that's him. That's him right there. He talked about that, so you can run it back, and he talked about a lot. You feel me? We talked about a lot. Yes, sir. Let me see what y'all talking about in these comments. Cassandra Mason, the queen, she said, great interview. I appreciate it, Cassandra. Yeah. But I mean, the good thing is he want all of the smoke with the fighters that don't nobody else want. You feel me? You ain't never heard nobody call out Gary Antoine Russell. You don't never hear nobody call out Regis Prograis. You feel me? So, hey, man, the man want all the smoke. Yes, they're the queen, Sheena. Yeah, she said, good luck. Brian Norman will be watching. Yeah, we definitely will be. Yeah, so I mean, that's somebody right there. He a hell of a fighter. And when he come up, when he really, really do come up, you already see how his mindset is. He want all the smoke. And so you got to respect that. Jawan Ramos said, Buddy said he want Regis and Gary and Antoine. Yeah. Real talk. Batman, you in the building? Coach, you in the building? I'm gonna drop y'all some links, and I'm gonna drop y'all some links, and we could cook. We still got a little bit of time. We still got a little bit of time, and we can cook. So if y'all want the link, you know what I'm saying, grab the link. My man Mac of the South, he says, yeah, that was a big surprise. He said you had lined up for us. We appreciate that. Oh, yeah, for sure. Appreciate y'all coming through, showing love. W. Right side, there you go. He said, how old is the young brother? He 21. He only 21. Yeah. Yes, sir. Batman, what's happening with it?
Man, what's up, Key?
What's happening with it, man? Hey, that surprised me, Batman. He called out your brother. He said he wants to smoke. Yeah.
Man, we love
I know
Warriors,
y'all love
man.
that, huh?
Yeah, we love Warriors, man. I studied Shawty before he even came on here.
Yeah.
I've been looking at Shawty. He one of the ones that I said that was the most talented at 140. He got hand speed. He can box. He like to come forward, like you said. Man, I love to see him in the ring, my brother.
Yeah. Ain't nobody. I mean, who you ever heard call out Gary Antoine Russell until right now?
Yeah, he the only one.
Yeah. So you know it.
He destined to be a great because he
Right.
He want to challenge himself.
That's how you know when somebody really. Like I said, I'm gonna keep his name right there up there. Official B. Norman. Go add him on Instagram. Everybody go show him some love. Go add him on Instagram because that's the type of shit that we want to see, right? And that's how you know when a fighter really a motherfucking problem and they really believe in themselves. because like I said, he could have came out and said some bullshit and acted like he could have easily acted like, oh no, I don't know who Antoine is. I ain't never heard of him, or oh man, Regis, I really ain't really seen too much. You know how these fighters be acting, bro. You know how these fighters be acting. He could have easily did that shit, and he went straight to the smoke. I said, God damn, yeah, and that so. You know, that's the type of shit we want to hear. And those are the type of fighters that y'all should want to see. Those are the type of fighters that y'all should be, you know what I'm saying, clamoring to get behind. That's all we talk about. That's the type of shit that we want to see and hear. What's up with it, Coach?
What's happening?
They not going to even. I give him, even if he get in the position, he's not going to shy away from competition.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You could see it in him, and you heard what he said. He was like, man, because I told him, I said, man, you gonna get the bag. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get the bag, but stay how you is. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the same, regiments that you got. And he was like, man, all that fancy shit. He said that ain't me. And you could tell that the young man is very grounded. He got his pops. Him and his pops got a real good relationship. And that's what I want a lot of kids to really see. It helps when you got your pops and you got a strong foundation. You know what I'm saying? Because having your pops in your life, it's a lot of shit that you ain't gonna get into. It's a lot of shit that you won't do. But with him, one thing that really stuck out to me is he said that growing up, you know what I'm saying, where he grew up at in the A, he said once he got to a certain age, he saw kids, in the streets, and they started doing, crazy shit. And that's when he took himself and got away from them. So kids in 6th and 7th grade, they ain't really thinking like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking like that. So it let me know that his mind is already, you know what I'm saying, he's a lot more mature than a normal 21-year-old.
That mean his daddy bust his ass. That's what that means.
Right.
I mean his daddy kept his ass in line. That's what that means.
Right, man. So, but that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of kids don't have. And so, like I said, man, just his temperament in the way that he think in his mind frame, it let me know that he gonna go real far. Let me know, and let me get to this super chat, and I'm gonna let you cook, Coach. Hold on. Somebody got a lot of feedback.
That's Batman.
Okay. Bole says, I remember Cameron Duncan said he liked to match his prospects easy and then catch them out. So hopefully Antoine and Regis will have a belt so they can convince him to make the fight. He says, great interview. Man, I appreciate you. And I remember interview that Cameron Duncan did not too long ago. And he was talking about Brian Norman. He said, I got a young fighter named Brian Norman, and he said, man, this kid gonna be something special. And so, yeah, that was him. Coach.
Yeah.
He said
I heard he's saying everything he's supposed to say, but he needs some step up fights, bro. I mean, I watched him fight Rodriguez. He takes too many shots and he load up a lot of his shots. He's aggressive, which is good, but he gotta be mindful. He gotta be his defense, he need a little better defense. He's a good little fighter, he's strong, but is he ready to step up to the level of Regis and Gary Antoine and them?
Well, the one Rodriguez fight was 2.5 years ago.
Right. So, and I saw his other fight, like I said, they need to step him up to some better competition before he think about getting in there with guys like that, man. Because from what I seen some of his other fights too. He's so aggressive. He's not defensively responsible all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes he's not decent defensively responsible, and you can't be like that with somebody who punches like Regis and Gary Antoine. You can't do that. Them boys got serious crack. The guys who he was getting touched by, they not as good. Now I'm not saying the kid don't have talent, because he does, but he has to be more right. His head movement he gonna have to stop staying on the line a lot. He stay on the line a lot, and you can't do that with guys who know how to maneuver and hit you with angles. So he's saying the right thing, and it all sounds good, but he needs some step up fights. He needs to fight somebody who's gonna test him. He can't keep fighting on the level he's been fighting and expect to get better, even though you're getting your sparring. And I understand that with good guys, but it's not consistent. It's not all the time, So my whole thing is they bringing him along the right way right now. I think he needs to start stepping up a little bit, because he's a strong kid, no doubt about it. And he got a great left hook, and he got good timing, but he has to be more defensively responsible.
Batman, go out and come in. Your camera messing up. Your camera bad. You freezing it.
Batman, what you eating? You looking like Grady.
Motherfucker, yeah. Tay, what's happening with it, Tay?
What's up, Tay?
Just chilling, man. I'm just listening.
What you got?
Man, I was listening to Coach. Coach, he definitely correct, but I guess because I've been around B for so long. You see what I'm saying? I've been around for B for so long. Sometimes, how can I say it? Sometimes when you know a guy ain't got nothing for you,
right. I understand that too.
You know what I'm saying? You might I ain't gonna say be lackadaisical.
You just bulldoze him.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You go through the motions knowing that he can't do nothing with you. But I've seen, you know what I'm saying, with my own eyes, time and time again, when it came to those type of level of fighters, where the game has definitely, you know what I'm saying, took off. And I've seen it numerous of times. So I definitely get what Coach said. I see where he's coming from. And I'm just speaking from a perspective of what I've seen beyond that. You see what I'm saying? But I can definitely get with that. But, man, listen, I've been trying to tell people about Lil B. I've been saying it, ever since I created my own channel, you feel me? But, bro, listen, the kid, my first time sparring him, and I'm actually surprised he didn't tell that story, but my first time sparring him, I think B was everybody like maybe 14 or 15. And I said, God damn, he ain't no 14, 15. This motherfucker can crack. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, I've been there with, heavyweights and middleweights and things of that nature. Man, listen, he punched like he's a 168 pounder. And that's no lie. You know what I'm saying? But, and like you said earlier, Keon, his speed, nobody really talks about that. And of course, we all know speed generate power as well. You know what I'm saying? So he did mention the likes of fighting, the Russells, you know what I'm saying, who I'm a big fan of as well. Fight Regis, and he got every right to say that, you know what I'm saying, because he's been in there with the top guys. But one thing I can say, a lot of people not gonna give him the credit for saying those names. But what other prospect or what other champion right now is saying the likes of those names right now? Nobody.
None. And that, like I said, it's refreshing to see somebody like that. It's refreshing to see kids like him, David Benavidez, because they want all the smoke with everybody. That's how Errol was. Now he's in a position where he's selecting fights that's gonna get him what he wants as far as those titles are concerned. But that's the kind of fighters that I can appreciate. I don't appreciate motherfuckers coming up with all kind of excuses and bullshit not to fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't champions that they got out there right now. That's who has he fought? But motherfucker, you got 4 or 5 motherfuckers on your resume that didn't deserve the fight. You know? And you don't want to talk about that. You skip right over that shit. So that's my whole thing, So I think the kid, he's on the right path. I think that he needs to step it up though. Cameron Duncan need to get him some better names, some bigger names, and go from there. Guys with some experience, with more experience than him, that he can go in there and shine on.
Well, he wanted the Francis Bartholomew fight. You know what I'm saying?
That dude's terrible, bro.
He's a former champion.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but he's terrible, bro. Like
You know
he's
what I'm
terrible.
saying? And
He'll stop Rances.
the crazy part about it is Rances had everything in his favor, and that just told me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I know Rances on in the upper age and things of that nature. He's been in a couple wars, but that told me everything I need to know. People know who this man is. If he had said, "Hey, I ain't fighting him," now he ain't got no fight. You see what I'm saying? So that lets me know right there that people are aware. People are aware. They're just not saying his name.
Yeah.
You know, out of 22 fights, it's time for him to get a big step up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And with
You
22
ready?
fights.
You heard the man say, "Shit." I said, "Man, you ready for a 10 round?" He said, "Shit, I'm ready for 15."
There it is.
Let us know about his gas tank, Tate.
Man, dog, like I say before, I was there from the very first time he sparred Tank, you know what I'm saying? Up until when they, revisit down memory lane the second time, you know what I mean? And dog, like I said before, it was heated, it was a lot of people, and of course at the gym that we was located in, of course it was small at the time, it's much bigger now, but it's hot, very humid, you know what I'm saying? These guys, like I said before, they cut the clock off. And it was about at least I want to say 25 to 28 minutes longer. You know what I'm saying? Then came back to 2 days later, sparred again. And I think that shit went every bit about from 19 to 25 rounds. For real. So the kid can go. There's no doubt in my mind. He can definitely go. I've been seeing, like I said, I've been seeing it for years. You know what I'm saying? It's been times when he and I sparred, you know what I mean? Of course, his dad, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? His dad be like, man, y'all spar too much. Y'all know each other, so shit, you really ain't getting nothing done. And by that time, me and B done sparred 8 rounds and shit, and ain't nobody tired. So he got a gas tank, man. That's facts.
Well, that first name he called out, that'll be a good fight. Him and Montana Love would be a good fight.
Yeah, man. He said
all that Montana Love too.
Yeah, he said he want to knock the pretty boy out of Montana Love. He said he said he wanted to do something bad to Montana Love.
That's a fight that can be made too.
I like that fight. What y'all how you see that fight going?
Me?
Yeah.
Man, like I said before, Montana Love, he grew on me, especially with the last 2 fights. I think he came into his power at 140. But dog, when you got somebody like B in front of you, bro, hand speed, power, and you know what I'm saying, and I never seen B open up just yet. And when he get to the stage where he really just comfortable and open up, bro, that shit can be dangerous. And we seen, like I said before, we seen Montana Love fight down here before. There's no ill will against Montana Love, but that's a fight that I know B can win easily.
Right.
I ain't gonna. You can't say easy, T.
Trust me, easy.
I don't know about easy, T. I don't know about easy.
Trust me when I tell you, easy. Trust me.
That's gonna be a good fight. They make that fight. That's a good.
No,
fight.
I'm not saying it won't be a good fight, but it'll be easy. Trust me, it'll be easy.
And salute to the Queen Sheena. She say salute Keon, Batman, Coach, and Tay. She say great interview. I appreciate you, Keon. Good luck with Brian Norman Jr., boxing future champion. And salute to you, Queen. Appreciate that. Yeah. And I see my man Colonel Loco in the building. You came through late. You missed a hell of a one, Colonel.
When you go look at his tape, he jump off the screen to you. I mean, hand speed. He got power. He know how to place his punches. He know how to set you up. I mean, it's just a matter of time.
He just need to go downstairs a little more. That's it. He need to work downstairs. He headhunt a little bit to where they be protecting up. He need to start because he punch hard as fuck downstairs. I mean, he punch hard as fuck. His left hook is quick and it's hard. He need to bring it downstairs. He would stop him faster than what he doing now. So that little motherfucker can punch though. I tell you that.
Man,
Kano, I know you know who he is, Kano.
Oh, yeah,
I know you know who he is. Yeah, but a lot of people didn't know who he is. A lot of people that was in the building, they didn't know who he was. So, like I said, they gonna know
the way he's slick.
The only person who can really hang with him, if you ask me, at is Regis and Russell.
Josh Taylor too, bro. You can't leave him out.
Well, we ain't say Josh Taylor because he ain't say Josh Taylor name. He was just being realistic. You see what I'm saying?
That's a bad motherfucker. I gotta give him.
Yeah. I know. Hey, I'm talking about him tonight. You goddamn right here, bad motherfucker.
Bad motherfucker. That fight could have went either way. If it would have been in the States, I don't know. But if you look at their faces after the fight,
both of them went through some shit, right?
Boy, but Josh Taylor had a softball on his eye, boy, after that fight.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was a
Gina,
great fight, bro.
Sheena, thank you so much for the super chat, Sheena. I appreciate you.
They should have ran that back.
Connor, you hear what Connor said? Connor said he got Brian Norman over Love easily.
I tried to tell you.
Hey, bro. Hey. Montana Love getting better too. You know what I'm saying?
He get hit.
I got to give him credit.
He get like Montana get lackadaisical in the fight and get hit with shit. He need not to get hit with by lesser his opponents be not up the par for real, and he be getting hit with shit I don't think he should be getting hit with.
I like real talk. I think that Brian Norman to knock the curl out of motherfucking Montana Love head. I'm being for real. Montana, he slick and he good, but let's not forget. Well, what's dude name? The stocky white kid that Montana Love fought. His step up fight when he fought
on Jake Paul card.
Yeah. What's the
I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of his name.
God damn, the Russian whatever kid that Montana Love fought.
Yeah, he caught Montana like a couple times.
Yeah, man. Montana was because I put money on Montana on that fight. Baranchek. Montana was like that close. He was that he was, you know what I'm saying? He was inching toward getting the, you know what I'm saying, being put to sleep. But Baranchek,
that's the fight I was talking about. Baranchek, man.
Baranchek get his licks in on everybody.
Man, listen, bro.
Shit, y'all Taylor beat the shit out of him.
Connor, what's happening?
Man, what's going on? That'd be an easy fight for Brian, man. Y'all looking at Montana Love's last two fights, man, with people that don't have the ring IQ of Brian Norman, that don't have the speed of Brian Norman, don't have the pop of Brian Norman. They don't have the boxing abilities of Brian Norman, man. Should I keep going, Tay, or should I just let him be?
Hey, man. Keep going.
Man. Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Me and Tay, we've been around. I just look, man. Styles make fights, man. It always does, man. And this is a nightmare for Montana Love. I know everybody's getting caught up in the pretty boy thing and him having this little cool entrances and stuff. But bro, come on, bro. When they get in the ring, bro,
that dude can fight, bro.
Montana can fight. I'm not saying that,
Dude
but
can fight. And then you looking at he haven't Brian Norman hasn't fought nobody on the level of Baranchek yet, bro.
My bro, that's
the truth.
Listen,
Baranchek is an ex-champion.
Man, he an ex-champion, but man, look, man.
But I'm talking about Brian Norman's.
I'm
not saying he's not gonna stop him, but what I'm saying is you're talking about a guy who is on a world-class level compared to the opponents that Brian Norman has fought so far. That's all I'm saying.
When I go look at Baranchek, he was built up by bum fighters and happened to fight somebody for a belt. I mean, they do it all the time.
But absolutely, I understand that. But it's like you dealing with a guy who's just a total bum. He's not a bum. I'm not gonna give him that label. What I'm saying is I just want to see Brian get some better fights. That's it. That's all.
The only thing you can give Brian Baranchek is he's a tough fighter. He's not skillful.
And he punch hard.
He punched. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you're right about that, Bat. What I'm saying, like I said, most of the people that's on Brian Norman's resume right now, Brian Baranchek will beat him straight up.
I mean, probably so, but like I said, Shorty talent jumps off the charts.
It does.
That's all I'm saying, man. See, I'm the type of person, man, and I know I'm probably the minority, man. But I look at film of a fighter. I don't care about their resume. I'm looking at what skill sets they bring into the ring.
And when
if I know that skill set is gonna beat that up, you know what I'm saying?
And when he in them gyms with them so-called world champions, you know, when he made that boy, and when he was just on the joint, he tried to downplay it, like he ain't make that boy Crawford do the sneaky leg, but
he did.
You know, I got a couple of good men down the ATL, man. They said, man, Crawford kept going, but they say he was real hurt, and Shorty started taking, you know, calming it down a little bit.
Shit, it happens. It happens to every fight.
Let me read this super chat. My man W right side, there you go. He says salute. He says to Key in the chat. He says Norm from GA. If we weren't craving people up in football, we would have great boxers, but we do it all down. He said we do it all down here. Facts. He said we wasn't carving people up in football. Yeah. He said, but they do it all down in the A. Yeah, man.
Man, I don't want to hear that bullshit.
That's what you mean. We do
hear that bullshit. The motherfucker finally won a national championship in fucking football. Now all of a sudden, what about y'all protein them fucking sorry ass fucking dirty
man? Some of your favorite NBA players from Georgia, man. Stop all that nonsense, man.
Fuck all that bullshit, talking that bullshit. Man, I'm from New Orleans. Fuck them Falcons.
Fuck the Saints. Those sorry ass Saints.
Yeah, we whoop y'all fucking ass too. We beat the sleeves off of you.
That was last year, so we're gonna leave last year behind. We on.
What about the year before that? We beat y'all ass all the time.
No, we beat y'all last two.
Then y'all fucking lost a 28-point lead. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all motherfuckers trash.
So fucking what?
Damn.
So
y'all trash.
Y'all ain't even got no goddamn baseball team.
I don't need a baseball team. I fucking say beat the sleeves off Atlanta, motherfucker. I know that.
But damn baseball.
Them goddamn garbage ass Eagles.
Sorry ass
them goddamn garbage ass motherfucking Falcons.
Y'all got a real rivalry.
Y'all got the draft. Y'all got the number 1 draft pick, and he don't even want to play for y'all. Sorry ass.
That's bullshit.
Damn.
Man, y'all got a real rivalry.
We sorry. What that make y'all? We went to the playoffs last year.
We went to the
super garbage.
We went to the quarterfinals of basketball.
Y'all wish y'all had the swag our fucking city and our team. Man,
we don't want this. Man, listen, Bourbon's dirty as hell. We don't want to go down there, man.
You love our fucking city, and you know
I don't love nothing about Louisiana.
You love New Orleans, Jack.
Katrina hit y'all. All y'all migrated here. Stop playing.
Bullshit. We went to Houston, Texas. We went everywhere.
Migrated here. Stop playing.
I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all be talking about tragedies.
Y'all better go get the reservoirs fixed down there. Y'all better go get the reservoirs fixed.
What y'all niggas need to do is fucking have that motherfucker flood.
We ain't need FEMA none of that. We ain't need FEMA none of that. We had our own money.
Them bitches garbage.
Yeah. All y'all trying to go to Magic City though.
Hey, let me
what you take.
Hey, I wanna read this right, because I seen my man Outside the Box Media. He made a comment. He says Ryan Norman don't get his head off the line. He says they're gonna benefit a slick fighter. Well, see, this is the thing. Like Tay said earlier, when you know that you got a fighter in the ring that you could just walk through and you ain't really worried about him, you might fight a little different. I mean, you speak on that, Tay.
Yeah, I mean, that's naturally, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of fighters who've done it. Like, prime example, Josh Taylor. We can use Josh Taylor. He's definitely one of the guys who always fight with his head off the line. But I've seen in fights where he's just totally dominating. Lomachenko the same way as well. You know, Lomachenko got 10 different locations where he plays his head. But if he beating your ass, you're not gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much every fighter. But I'd like to say, well, Coach, I do agree on that. You know what I'm saying? But he don't need to fight down to the level of the caliber of the fighters. No fighter does. But I think that's something he's working on. You know what I'm saying? And he could correct it.
Yeah, he only 21. So
hey, I like that.
Stay in the gym and he's getting better.
Bro. I like that, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
As long as he don't do like I did when I was younger, he be fine, bro. I didn't use no defense. I just came forward. I'm like, fuck it, let's go.
Colonel Puerto Rican, but he said he had an all-out Mexican style.
But nah, see, now I don't believe in styles, man. You either a boxer puncher, or a puncher. I don't believe in this European, Cuban. I don't believe in none of that shit. You either a boxer, a puncher, or a boxer puncher, man.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you know what though, Colonel? Yeah, I see what you're saying, but at some time, prime example, like I was just talking to somebody the other day, when Andre Ward beat what's that kid name? Andre Ward beat it was in the finals. He beat I forget the dude name, the white guy.
Finals of what?
The Super Six.
That was Carl Froch.
Froch, that's who it was, Froch. But when he beat Froch, right? He was saying that, of course he can't punch. He was saying that he's there to be hit, things of that nature. But when you look at the skill set that Andre Ward used that day, he went back to the old 1960s and 1950s style, head off the line, parrying with the backhand parry, with the forearm parry, things of that nature, rolling up under shots. So style, I believe in styles. Because that was a style we ain't seen from Andre Ward, and he was very, 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 very successful. And then you go back and fast forward to some of his other fights. He still used that same style, but it was different variations of the same style. And people
was it boxing or what? Was he boxing?
He was boxing punching.
Boxing punching.
There you go. So he was a boxer puncher in that situation.
See, the thing about Andre Ward is, bro, people don't realize how mean that motherfucker is.
Man,
that's a mean motherfucker.
Andre Ward is one of the most underrated fighters I ever seen.
That motherfucker
like, people don't give Andre Ward the credit he deserves.
And he work your ass on the inside. If he get inside, he gonna work your ass. So if he got one arm free, that motherfucker punching, partner.
Hell yeah.
He going downstairs, bro. That motherfucker was a mean ass fighter, bro. People look at him how nice he is and how he talk and all. That's a mean ass dude, bro. In that ring, he trying to hurt you, bro.
Yeah,
so
but
let me switch gears real quick. Let me switch gears before we get up out of here, because I want to say this before Drew Titan was happening with it. I want to say this right before we get up out of here, because hey man, we finally got Khan in Brook this weekend. We finally got Khan in Brook this weekend, and I want to get everybody's take on that. Now, one thing I want to say right is, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm watching Khan come out the locker room, right? He coming out the locker room, and he had a look like he looked terrified in the face. Like he had so much nervous energy. I said, man, this dude finna get the dog shit beat out of him. That's what I said to myself. I said, he ain't looking right. He wasn't. He was just tense. Like he was, you could just tell, you could look at him and tell, like, I ain't gonna lie, he looked like he was terrified. I don't want to say that he was terrified, but he had a look on his face like he was terrified, because they had the camera on him coming out the dressing room and, walking down the hall to make it to the ring. And I said, man, this dude looks scared in the motherfucker, right? And so you can see it on him. And I don't really see Khan looking like that. I usually see him loose and, and he wasn't like that. And then Kell Brook, when he came out, you could just tell he was on a mission. Like he had a whole nother aura to him. He was on a mission to go out there and fuck some shit up. Like he couldn't wait to get in the ring. And then we seen him having to get in the ring, right? And then they changed his gloves. And we all looking like, man, what the fuck going on, right? And so going back to the glove situation, right? Kell Brook, I heard an interview he did, and he talked about a lot. He said, man, they had been fucking with him in the contract. He said Amir Khan put all type of stipulations in the contract. He said that he really didn't talk about, but he also said that Amir Khan, he said they was basically beating on his hotel door at like 3:00 in the morning, waking him up, just doing all type of shit to get in his head. You know what I'm saying? And so we seen him have to change gloves inside of the ring. So Amir Khan was basically just playing a whole lot of head games. He said if he hadn't changed his gloves in the ring, I think it was something to do with some sponsorships or something like that, right? But he said if he hadn't changed his gloves, they was basically he wasn't gonna be able to fight. You know what I'm saying? So Amir Khan was just doing everything he could to get like a psychological edge. And at the end of the day, we seen what happened. We seen what happened. And to me, I know neither one of them was in their primes, but to me, we saw why Kell Brook was ducked by Amir Khan for 10 plus years. We saw why Amir Khan didn't take the fight way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It would have been the same outcome. It might have lasted longer, it might not have, but it still would have been the same outcome. And I believe that Amir Khan always knew that, because if you look at Amir Khan throughout his career, he really ain't ducked nobody, but he went to great lengths to duck Kell Brook his whole career. And I think it was like he didn't want to have that on him getting beat by Kell Brook, you know, in front of the UK fans. Like I said, that fight in the UK at one point was the Mayweather-Pacquiao. That was their Mayweather-Pacquiao. And so it was a lot more than, you know, just him being scared. I don't think he was scared. It was the humility. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he didn't want to lose in the UK to Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it was something deep. And you could see that when they got in the ring, because Amir Khan, he didn't look like trash. He actually looked good in the ring. His speed was still there. He had good movement. You could tell he had some pop, but Kell Brook wasn't having it. He ain't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kell Brook was on the mission. And everything he hit Amir Khan with, it hurt Amir Khan. You know what I'm saying? It hurt Amir Khan. And we, you know, shit. It wasn't a surprise. Like I said, I felt from as soon as they announced the fight, I said that, oh yeah, Kell Brook gonna knock his ass out. Now, I didn't know if Kell Brook was gonna destroy him like he did, but Kell Brook just walked through him. And Kell Brook showed y'all that he made the weight a lot better, because his body looked a lot better than previously when we had seen him fight Terrence Crawford at 147. His face wasn't sunken in, so you could tell he made the weight a lot easier. You know, those few extra pounds helped out Kell Brook a lot, and his punch resistance was on a different level, because Amir Khan, if y'all go back and watch that fight, Amir Khan hit him with some shit. Amir Khan caught Kell Brook with a couple big shots, but he just walked through him, you know. So yeah, man, I was glad for Kell Brook to see him finally get Amir Khan in the ring and basically, you know, just get that shit off his chest. Be able to finally get it off his chest after all these years. And you know, so what did y'all feel about that? Let me go to who came, y'all, whoever go, you know what I'm saying? Whoever came in the building.
Batman.
Go ahead.
Bat said he don't want to talk.
Go ahead, coach. I'm gonna go last. Go ahead, coach.
Okay.
Man, that dude had bad intentions on every punch against Amir Khan. You could see the hate flying off of every punch, brother. He hate that guy. And you could look and see, and Khan was terrified. And he knew once he hit him with a couple good shots, and Kell just kept jumping on his ass and trying to kill him. Kell was literally trying to kill Amir Khan in that fight. And I was enjoying every minute of it, because that dude been getting all kind of good fights for years and years, and he been a bum ever since, what's his name, knocked his ass out the first time he got knocked out.
Danny Garcia.
No, before that. He got knocked out by what's that guy name? Start with a P. He knocked his ass out first. Breeders Prescott. There it is. The first time he got stopped in, he's been getting opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and he don't deserve it. He done made an assload of money on getting beat up, and I don't understand the shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the one thing I hated about boxing when dealing with Amir Khan. He just like against Terrence Crawford, he got $7 million for what? He been knocked out all those times. He done lost all the big fights that he ever had, and I know that aggravated Kell Brook because he couldn't move like Amir Khan in the sport and Khan talking shit. So he got exactly what he deserved, and I hope we never see him again because he's been a terrible fighter, and they just gave him opportunity. He got a Canelo fight. Now, all these other great fighters that can't get a Canelo fight, Amir Khan got a Canelo fight. Think about that. Think about that shit. You know, that's horrible. You know, so he got what he deserved. I'm happy for Kell Brook for beating the sleeves off his ass. That's it.
I thought Amir Khan was always a hell of a fighter. He just didn't have no chin. But as far as a fighter, the motherfucker can fight. I always felt he was, you know, he could fight, but he ain't had no chin. Tay, what you got?
Man, first of all, I can admit when I'm wrong. I definitely was wrong about Amir Khan. I just figured that, you know, Bo Mack could instruct him because Bo Mack has seen him Kell Brook before. And boy, was I wrong. Beat the brakes off of him. I just didn't understand, you know, I hear Bo Mack in the corner say, hey man, that was a close round, but you're giving up the rounds because you're standing right in front of him. You're not moving. And like you said you seen Amir Khan looking like he was pretty much devastated, like he was a deer in headlights, right? So me hearing you say that, and then I'm like replaying the fight in my head. I'm like, maybe that was the case. Maybe he was just that terrified or whatever the case may be. Because there was no way in the world I kept getting hit with the same combination time after time after time after time again. Ain't no possible way. If I know I'm getting hit with the right hand, damn it, I'm going to move. And Bo Matt said, hey, man, you getting hit with the same shit. You need to move. You can't stay right in front of him. What did he do? Went right back out there and did the same exact damn thing. And every time he landed the 1-2, some bitch was hurt. He has no chin. That's something that we always, you know, we always knew. Of course, we were trying to, you know, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Man, but damn, I think his chin just totally gave up on him, man. I don't see why he would fight again. He's fought some of the best. He got the big paydays. It's just time to move on. Maybe commentate. I know he's what you call like a quote unquote celebrity in the UK. I'm quite sure there's some big things he can do over there. But force him fighting again, shouldn't fight again, man. And Kell Brook definitely looked good. But you know, I was still uncertain because we got two glass fighters. We got a glass face and we got a glass jaw. So I really didn't know which way it would go. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I thought that Bo Mack could help Amir Khan out, but you can't help someone who don't want to be helped. And that's definitely what I saw.
Ain't no that can't help take. Can't help no motherfucker. You can't lift weights for your head. You can't help a chin, buddy.
You can't help that. Can't help that at all. No punch resistance at all, man. It just got to the point like he was hurting the first round. He was hurting every round. He was hurting every round. I was like, damn.
He bulldozed his ass.
Let me Kono, what you got? What you got?
Man, I thought Amir was gonna show a better account of himself. So geez, he disappointed me, man. And you know, for those like you know, Tay already touched up on it, man. But I was saying the same thing. I'm like, you can't blame the corner. The corner was giving him the right instructions. He just wasn't going out there and doing it, you know? And yeah, Khan was hurt every round, but what does that say about Kell Brook's power? Because you got a guy that's been knocked out so many times, he couldn't knock him out. So where does that put Brook's power at? I'm seriously, this is a serious question. I'm not trying to be funny. But he couldn't knock him. He couldn't even knock him down.
Come on, Kendall.
He hurt him, but he didn't knock him down. So I'm just saying, man, where does that put Kell Brook at?
He was tying his ass up. That motherfucker was trying to stay off.
Man, how many people have hit Khan with one right hand and put him in a comatose stage, bro?
Yeah, that happens. But that don't mean Brooks can punch. We all know Brooks can punch, bro.
I can't tell, bro. He didn't show me he could. He ain't show me.
I think that it's the punch that you don't see coming is the punch that knock your ass out clean. You know what I'm saying? So Brook, what I saw from Brook is that he slowed down a lot. You know what I'm saying? He could still punch, but he slowed down a lot. So, you know, Khan was seeing the punches coming. He just wouldn't get out of the way of them bitches. You know what I'm saying? So it's the punch that you don't see that's going to put you to sleep. Every time we didn't see Khan get knocked out, it was a shot that he had no idea that was coming. Then he's sleeping. You know what I'm saying?
817 stupid chat. Look what 817 said, Kia.
What'd he say?
Talking about the Wizard of Oz, maybe, but I never heard of him having chins in stock.
I was just saying, bro, man. All that y'all said sound good, man. But shoot, he ain't. I don't know. He ain't showed me much, man. I think they both should retire. Definitely Khan. But if Brook wants to fight one more time, I think it should be against Conor Ben because that's a fight that's gonna sell out a stadium over there in the UK.
That's a good matchup, Kano.
I'm just saying, as far as for them, because that stadium was full. I bet they'll fill it for that one too.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. We want to see the fight. They gonna sell that.
He told Conor Ben. I think he said he told Conor Ben fight him at 159 or some shit like that.
Oh hell!
Or don't even talk to him.
No,
he said what he say? I'm gonna go back to it.
He ain't thinking about a good payday then. Shit.
It's my turn, man. The man had
go ahead.
Good. The man had the day in the headlights looks because motherfucking Kell Brook used to fuck him up when they was fucking amateurs. He already knew what the fuck was going on. He already knew what he had coming to him. And y'all, man, Bo Mac some shit as a coach, man. I mean, he was telling them, I mean, what y'all work on in the gym? Fuck give them instructions. When he first came out, he looked like the same fucking Amir Khan. That dumbass hook. And then
you been calling out Brook, bro. That's what tripped me out.
And then motherfucker keep on trying Keith Thurman and Kell Brook. Keith Thurman will fuck Kell Brook up, man. Man, let's stop this shit, man. Motherfucking, it was a good fight. Kell Brook did his thing. He knew he was going to win. He knew, man, through the years, Khan knew he was going to win through the years. That's why he ducked him for 10 years, because they knew when they was amateurs, Kell Brook used to fuck him up. I mean, and he got his number. That's just like when, what's my man's name? Everybody keep on saying amateur, because you beat him in the amateurs don't mean. That's just like with Mosley and my man that got killed. What's his name?
Vernon Forrest.
Vernon Forrest.
No, Forrest. Vernon Forrest.
Vernon Forrest. Some
that
people
man, you
just
got hit in the head too many times.
Some people just got your number, dog. And that's what happened. Hey, y'all see
man, leave Batman alone. Goddamn.
Hey, y'all see Bub face though. Bub's like, man, this motherfucker's at the gym. I'm over all the way over this motherfucker losing like this.
Man, Batman, that man laughing at you, bro. Come on,
That's my dog, man. I love that motherfucker to death, man.
What? No, I'm just saying. Bub, like,
got me laughing.
Man, y'all niggas stupid as hell. Hey, Batman said Vernon Foster. He said, Batman, you got hit the goddamn head too many times.
Oh, shit.
Hey, my nigga. Hey, we gonna act like Batman and say Vernon Foster. I know I can't laugh too hard because I done fucked up for plenty of names on this show.
My man Vernon,
They
man.
butchered plenty of names.
That damn Batman a cool motherfucker, bro. Shit.
Oh, bro, that motherfucker cool as Clorox, bro.
Man.
Funny as shit, boy.
But y'all, man, Bub was looking like, man, this motherfucker made me come all the way over to the UK for this shit.
And use my goddamn song. Bud was looking at the nigga like this motherfucker gonna use my song that I came to the ring with and get his motherfucking ass knocked out.
Hey, Batman.
Yeah.
My son, my oldest son, he 27, right? He be imitating you. He go, and Canelo, he be saying that shit while be killing myself. He be imitating you, bro.
man.
Oh
Man.
man, I swear.
But Brian,
I don't know. Brook need to go and retire. Khan need to retire and be done with it, bro.
Hey, my man said Bud was annoyed. Man, Bud looked like he was like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Man, don't even come over here and talk to me. But Bo-Mac, he the one. See, Bo-Mac, he can't hide the shit. Hey, come try to come to Bo-Mac in the court. Bo-Mac ain't even talk to him. He's just sitting there like, you done made me look bad. Like, Bo-Mac was mad.
Bo-Mac, dog. Bo-Mac
What he mad about?
got Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford got some type of skill set. Because other than that, when, dog, you couldn't even, dog, you knew for a fact when Jameer Hearn was fighting Shakur, he could not outbox him. So why y'all just ain't make him walk him down and just let his hands go?
Because he was getting punched in the fucking face. That's why. That's why.
No, I'm gonna go behind my gloves and punch while he punching. I mean, if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna go out on my shield. I'm not gonna try to outbox a motherfucker that can box better than me. That's stupid.
Yeah, you right about that.
Yeah, man. I enjoyed every bit of that shit though. Like
I was giddy like a schoolgirl, boy. When that motherfucker was beating on that motherfucker, I was like, beat his ass. Beat his ass. I can't stand Amir Khan. Never could. Because I thought he was overrated and got too many opportunities where all the brothers that fucking got to fight all these tough fights then don't get no opportunities, and this motherfucker just walk in and get opportunities. And he been a fucking get knocked out all the time. Bro, that shit is bullshit to me, man. You know? And made a fucking $1 trillion on being a loser. Man, come on, man. Shit,
one of your gold medals.
Conor Ben and Kell Brook. But
that's a good fight.
I don't know if Kell Brook should get in the ring with Conor Ben because, like I said, Kell Brook is shot. He not gonna be able to get up for no other fighter like he did Amir Khan.
He just gonna call him shot, Keon. I think he only got 2 losses. I don't think he's shot.
Hold on, let me finish because see, I know things about Kell Brook outside of the ring. He don't live a healthy lifestyle, and he's not disciplined outside of the ring. So the way that he got up for Amir Khan, I doubt we gonna see that again, right? So you get in the ring with a young killer like Conor Ben that have everything to prove, and he looking at Conor Ben and just like, okay, well, I'll fight him if y'all gonna pay me a whole bunch of money, because that's what he said. He said, man, I don't know. He said, I'm thinking about retiring. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it my family and see what's up. He said, but if it's a big bag on the table, a whole bunch of money on the table, then we could talk. So he's just looking at if you know a Conor Ben fight, if it did happen, is I'm gonna go in here and go through the motions and get this bag, right? So I don't know if I would put him in that type of fight. Now, a fight that would be big for him in America, that'll be, you know, it'll make a lot of money, and it's somebody that's been out of the ring for a long time himself. Adrian Broner, Kell Brook, and Adrian Broner. That'll be a big fight.
That'll be a money fight.
But like I said, I like that fight better because you got 2 fighters that ain't really been in the ring that much, and you got 2 fighters that's just really gonna be looking for a bag. That's more on the even. You put him in with somebody young and hungry like Conor Ben, it might get ugly.
Man,
you know you did too nice. Put him in there. I want to see it.
Adrian Broner, bro.
Put him in
there. Big, bro.
You put him in there with motherfucking Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, you put him in there with Keith Thurman, it's gonna get ugly.
I think that's a better. I think he'll Adrian Broner too small, man. Adrian Broner not a 147 fighter, bro. He jumped
it's a bag. But you skipped over what I said.
Yeah, I know
they're not fighting to be competitive like that. No, they fighting for. He told you he want a bag. We know that AB want a bag. That's a big money fight with you know. Let them go out and get a bag. That's what I'm talking about because, like I said, Kell Brook looked good in this Amir Khan fight, but he ain't gonna get up for nobody else like that. That was different.
Yeah, that
you know
was
what I'm saying? That shit was different with Amir Khan. He ain't finna get up for nobody else like that.
Yeah, that was personal shit right there.
Yeah, that was
Adrian Bruner
perfect.
knocks him out, man.
What?
I said Adrian Bruner knocks him out.
Oh, you tripping,
I
Kono.
got that bet. If that fight
You
ever
tripping
get
right
made,
now,
I got
Kono.
that bet.
I ain't tripping.
Adrian Broner is not stopping Kell Brook.
Kell Brook will beat fucking
You
Adrian
tripping.
Broner. If Mikey Garcia beat the shit out of him, I guarantee you Kell Brook gonna beat the shit out of him.
D Lucky said he'll do better at 140. Appreciate you in that super chat, D Lucky. I mean, he said he'll do better at 154. I mean, bro, if he once, like, my thing is, right, once a man got it in his mind that, man, you know, I'm thinking about retiring, like, shit, I'm just doing it for the money now. If I get a big enough bag, you ain't got it no more. You know what I'm saying? You're not the same fighter that you was. You're not gonna be able to compete at a very high level on a consistent basis. You just not. You know, boxing is mental. A lot of that shit is mental. So, but going back to what Kono Loco said, Kono, you tripping, Kono? Ain't no way in hell Adrian Broner is gonna stop Kell Brook. Ain't no way in hell.
If that fight happens, I'm putting bread on it.
Okay,
you gonna lose bread.
You got
I'm
that.
putting bread on it.
I don't think he let his hands go enough. If he was to let his hands go enough, I'd go with you, Kono, but he don't let his hands go enough.
Kell Brook gonna fuck AB up
right now. Man, AB just shot the fuck out. He shot out. He's the man. Come on, bro. I don't, man. A competitive fight for AB that'll be a 50-50 fight is Adrian Broner versus goddamn Ivan Redcatch.
Bro, y'all, man, listen, bro. If Amir Khan would have tripped and hit his chin on goddamn Brooks' eyes, they would have been a double knockout. So stop it.
I know one thing. Adrian Broner lost to a fucking Mikey Garcia. And I know Kell
wait, hold on.
Fuck
Kono.
AB up. He will.
Kono. AB lost to your boy Kono. Santiago. AB got his ass beat by your boy Santiago.
Definitely did.
Got his ass beat.
He not a one. He should have never jumped his little. When he was at 135, that was a bad little motherfucker. He should have not tried to follow Floyd and get with the big boys and go to 147. AB could have reigned at 135, bro. He could have reigned for a while.
He was trying to get that 147 money, man.
That's what he was trying to do, and it cost him. What you call him? Beat him from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet.
But I don't think that's what cost him.
They down to beat the sleeves off his ass, boy. Beat that motherfucker. Putting him in a. You saw he was going in an ambulance, jaw wide up, nigga, fucking jaw swole, broke.
But I don't think that's what cost him, Coach. Man. Coach, I don't think that was cost him. What cost him? He started being a fighter. He started living that entertainer's life.
But what I'm saying is this: he was way more disciplined at 135, bro. He should have stayed at that weight at the most 140. He skipped over all that shit and went straight to 147, bro. And
he started getting that money, man. You know them young niggas come from nothing getting that money.
Yeah, well, he fucked his career up because Maidana beat the sleeves off his ass. Maidana hit that motherfucker everywhere but his asshole, boy. You hear me?
But listen, you come from nothing, getting that type of money. You got all bad bitches coming at you. You in the club. Come on, man.
Hey, man. Y'all motherfucking crazy, man. Hey, man. Zenna 360 in that super chat. What's happening with it? Coming back again. Zenna says, he says, I think Brook would get up for his own contemporaries. He says, not Ben or Eubank. I think Thurman would bring it out. He said he think Thurman would bring it out. He says he can annoy anyone. And if he want to go to 154, Danny Garcia a good choice. Man, Danny gonna hit Brook with that motherfucking left hook, with that no look left hook, and crush his whole motherfucking other eye socket.
I don't believe that. I think that's a good fight.
No, it's a good fight.
Really good
it just
fight.
depends, man. Like if his head is in, if his mind in it, you know what I'm saying? If he go in there like I'm just going in there to get the bag, you get hurt like that in boxing. This ain't fucking play. Let me get through this super chat. My man D Luck say, salute the homie Tay Jones. Keep knocking them out. Yes, sir. And Tay might have something coming up, you know, this summer for y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely stay tuned. Tay might be in the back of the ring
highlight, Tay. We need another highlight, man.
I gotta deliver, huh?
Yeah,
man.
Stay ready. What's happening with it?
Ha.
I want to see a knockout tape.
Yeah, it's time to. I think it's time to deliver another one.
Yeah. My man, stay ready. In the building. What's happening with it, Mac? Yeah. Let me see who else. My man, what you said, TV, salute to you. He says Floyd would take that fight. Money. Nah, Floyd ain't gonna fight no fucking Amir Khan. What's good with it? Kyle, the boxing section,
Nah, he
TBS.
talking about,
What's happening with it, Kyle? Yeah,
Danny getting ready to make his 154 debut.
When?
Shit, I think in April or May.
Who he fighting?
Right now the name floating around is Nathaniel Gallimore.
Nah.
I don't even know that guy.
Yeah, he been beat by a lot of cats. He not like
But that's what.
That's
what they
bro.
do. Man.
I don't know, bro. I think he can get Danny problems, bro.
Nah, bro. Like Nathaniel Gallimore, like you not finna. I mean, I understand this your first fight at 154, but you could have took a little harder fight than the Nathaniel Gallimore, bro.
I'm staying out of this conversation.
Huh?
I said I'm gonna stay out of this conversation.
Why, Ken?
What you got, Connor? We want to know.
I'm staying out of this conversation, bro. Danny Garcia, nah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Y'all go ahead.
What's wrong, Ken? No shit. Open up, brother. This the show. Fuck that. I want to hear what you got to say.
I plead the fifth. Tay, I plead the fifth, Tay.
Get on the fucking topic. Don't want to talk. That's some bullshit, Canelo.
So I'm gonna let y'all. So Nathaniel Gallimore, you know what I'm saying? He been in the ring with Sebastian Fundora. He lost to him. He been in the ring with Erickson Lubin. He lost to him. He been in the ring with Patrick Teixeira. Patrick Teixeira beat him. He been in the ring with J-Rock, Julian J-Rock Williams. Remember, J-Rock beat him. Who else he been in the ring with? Man,
he knocked out Justin Deloach when Justin Deloach was knocking out everybody. He beat Jason Rosario. Matter of fact, he was the first person to beat Jason Rosario.
Yeah, I remember that. Jason Rosario, though, man, he real suspect. His body and his chin, real suspect.
Well, he hurt Lubin.
I don't remember him hurting Lubin.
Yeah, he hurt Lubin. He hurt
Lubin. Lubin been hurt in his last 4 or 5 fights, bro.
Yeah.
Did Lubin get hurt in that Gallimore fight? I don't remember that.
That's another one.
He was hurt in that fight too.
Gallimore, you know what I'm saying? He could fight, bro. But my thing is,
just up and down.
Danny ain't gonna really prove nothing by beating a man that, you know what I'm saying, all these
Danny
other cats at 154 didn't beat.
Danny also coming off 2 losses.
Back to back. Man, he should have fought. He should have fought my dude. You know what I'm saying? He should have fought my man's
Garcia.
Huh? Nah. He should have fought my man from the D-Town, Detroit, man.
Who, Harrison?
Yeah, he should have fought Tony Harrison, man.
Harrison getting ready to fight Garcia. Sergio
Garcia.
Yeah.
Who else? Man, you know what would have been a good money fight? It would have been a good fight for the fans.
What that?
If he could make the weight, though. The motherfucking Jared Hurd and Danny Garcia. That shit would have been fire.
Both of them coming off a loss. I can see that.
Danny fought Josecito before.
Who?
Tio
Has
Lopez?
Danny fought Josecito before?
Nah.
That was Josecito at
147 though. He at 147.
No, Josecito moved up to 154.
He moved up.
When?
Yeah, he moved up. He had a fight at 154.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He stopped the dude too. I forgot who it was though.
Shit, Rosario moved up to 160. I didn't know that.
What said TV? He ain't letting that shit go, man. He came back again. He said Floyd versus Brooks. It ain't happening. Nah. Floyd ain't fighting no boxer like that. He's not
dead.
Huh?
Yeah, that shit dead.
Yeah. It'll be big though, especially in the UK.
Oh yeah,
they do that shit in Wembley Stadium or something. Oh, yeah. That's a huge fight. But Floyd ain't finna do that, bro.
Nah.
It's not as much money as the Paul brothers though.
Yeah, nah. You right about that.
That's a totally different type of bag.
Stay ready. Say Danny get beat up badly by Jared. Now I don't think that would be a good fight. Jared hurt? Man, hell no. Jared Hurd ain't beating up no Danny Garcia. You tripping? Stay ready. You man, come on, bro. That's a good fight. Luis Arias versus Danny Garcia. I like that. I like Cuba. I like Cuba. Huh?
But Cuba's not at 54 though.
Yeah, he fight at 50. He just did an interview.
He has 60.
But he said he liked to fight. I think he said he wanted to fight at 54.
So Keon, you think Danny Garcia could beat Jared Hurd?
Man, hell yeah.
I bet that if they ever make that fight.
Bro,
I got Jared Hurd. He's too big, bro.
Danny Garcia beat the shit out of Jared Hurd.
He's too big, bro. He's too big, too strong.
If they fight at 154, that too big shit, they don't care. If they gotta make the weight,
make that
Danny
fight,
Garcia beat the shit out of Jared Hurd.
I think it'd be a hell of a fight, man. A lot of people don't know Danny can really crack. Danny
he can crack. Jared Hurd.
Jared ain't gonna go nowhere because of his size.
And he gonna put them fucking paws on Danny. Danny's feet is horrible. Say, bro, you gonna see. We'll bet it if they make that fight. We gonna bet.
I mean, I doubt they make the fight because Jared Hurd, he can't make 154. But I said if he did make 154 and he sucked his ass down, Jared Hurd would get beat the fuck up by Danny Garcia. Y'all sleeping on Danny, bro.
Man,
why y'all sleeping on Danny?
Danny fucking feet is horrible. And Jared Hurd gonna be on him. He ain't gonna be able to get
Jared Hurd got feet?
No, I'm not saying that. I said Jared Hurd gonna be all on top of Danny Garcia. The pressure, he don't deal with the pressure well. He gets up against the ropes, it's over for him. You'll see.
You tripping. I seen Jared Hurd have a fucking hell of a time beating a Jason Wilburn. I seen Jared Hurd. Hold on. I seen Jared Hurd.
Danny Garcia is not
I seen Jared Hurd get the dog shit beat out of him by J-Rock. Then I seen him turn around and get the dog shit beat out of him by Luis Arias.
Bro, you're talking about legitimate 154 fighters, bro. He way bigger. And dude is
don't matter. Danny
Garcia gonna get crushed if he fights.
Danny Garcia, he can punch. And I think
he punched hard for 147. He punched hard for 147.
Power at 154
bro,
is gonna be even strong. He gonna be
That's like the same shit you saying about AB and Brooks, bro. You tripping. You are tripping, Keon.
If you think
you tripping, Keon, for real.
If you think that Adrian Broner will beat Kell Brook, like y'all tripping.
I said Kell Brook will beat Adrian Broner because he's too big, and Jared Hurd will beat Danny Garcia because he's too big and he used to getting hit by 154 and 160 pounds.
Now, Kell Brook will beat Adrian Broner because he's just a better fighter.
154, bro. He gonna get
Kell Brook will beat AB because he's a better fighter, and AB been shot out for about 7 years now.
Bro, I wish they make that fight. You gonna lose some bread. I promise.
Man, you tripping. Man, you tripping, coach.
Okay.
It ain't no goddamn way.
Okay.
Jared Hurd is shot.
They understand what I'm saying. I bet you that.
I don't care. Jared Hurd is shot. He's shot.
Danny Garcia shot. Fuck.
How is Danny Garcia shot?
He fucking got his ass whipped a bunch of times. He's done.
Bro, Danny Garcia ain't shot.
If you go shot.
He is not shot
because
he got beat. He got beat by Errol Spence.
Danny should retire, damn it.
Because Danny he got beat by Errol Spence.
Danny
don't fight enough, bro.
Put some respect on Errol Spence's name. Danny,
I do. I love Errol. That's my nigga. But
how you gonna say Danny shot?
What I'm telling you is this, bro. Every big fight, think about it. The big fights, Danny lose every fucking time.
Wait, hold on.
Except at 1-4. I can name him.
But I'm listening to a man. Hey, I love you to death, coach. But you sitting up here telling me that Danny Garcia is shot, but you talking about Jared Hurd and he ain't shot?
You're not listening. You talking about two shot fighters, and one is enormously bigger than the other one. Bro, he's going to beat Danny Garcia up.
Look at Luis Cuba. He was Jared Hurd was way bigger than him, and he beat the dog shit out of Jared Hurd.
Cuba beat Danny Garcia ass.
Man, you tripping, bro.
Okay.
First of all, Jared Hurd is a fucking walking punching bag.
And Danny Garcia is slow as fuck. He got a left hook. That's it. He's done.
Jared Hurd slow in the motherfucker.
That Jared Hurd is too big for Danny Garcia, bro. I'm telling you. You'll see.
It don't, bro.
You'll see. We're gonna ask a boxing guy.
Matter.
Tate, what you think about what I'm telling you? What I'm saying?
He is big. He is big.
He's big, but shit.
He's like Garcia can't beat that dude, bro. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna lie. This is probably the first thing I agree with Coach. Danny should retire. I've been on record saying that for the last year and a half, though.
So you gonna tell me that Jared Hurd shouldn't retire?
They both need to retire. Shit.
But the point we making is Jared Hurd is much. They both shot fighters, and Jared Hurd is too big for Danny Garcia. Getting punched by 154, 160, a guy who walk around at 100 or damn near 200 pounds, getting punched by him, and compared to Danny Garcia, is a whole different game, bro. I'm telling you.
Why you say Danny shot though, Coach?
Huh?
Why you say Danny shot?
Because he don't win no big fights. None of the big fights at 147. He didn't win none of the big fights at 147. None.
Listen,
fighting, no.
Hey,
exactly.
Yo, hold on. Y'all talking about AD not letting his hands go.
If he was active,
Danny don't be letting his hands go either.
If he was
letting his hands go a lot more than AB do.
If he was an active fighter, fighting 2 and 3 times a year, then I can say, okay, Danny's he doing good, he rolling. But Danny fight maybe once a year now, bro. Yeah. You can't do that and expect to stay at the pinnacle of your game. You can't do it, bro. And now you going up to 154 dealing with some bigger dudes, bro. Them dudes is bigger. Point blank period. They bigger. And Danny coming from 140. And you expect him to go and fuck around with somebody big as Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd a big ass fucking 154 pounder, bro.
Hey, Coach. Shit, for real. I'm not sure if you ever seen Danny in person, but that motherfucker big too.
Yeah, he got a nice size, but I'm talking about height wise and everything. Jared Hurd got the reach on him. He's stronger than him because he's a bigger guy, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I done seen Danny Garcia. He's got good size on him. He got, but man, you're talking about big dudes. That's just like saying Danny Garcia, J-Rock been knocked out twice by legitimate 160 and 154 pound fighters. But Danny Garcia gonna just beat Jared Hurd. J-Rock, come on, man. Y'all be tripping with that shit, bro. It's not it's special dudes that can go up 2 weight classes, even going up 1 weight class and really dominate. They special people like that, of course.
Coach, you the main one always talking about somebody getting their head off the line and all of that shit.
Danny don't get his head off the line.
What the fucking line is.
That's the problem. Danny don't get his head off the line.
Man, he do more than Jared Hurd do.
Did you see his fucking his left eye? Errol Spence jabbed that fucking left eye all night.
We're talking about Errol Spence.
He still got jabbed in the fucking face all night long. I don't care.
Errol Spence, that's what he do.
Now you talking about a guy who's way bigger than Errol Spence fighting Danny Garcia. Come on, man. He gonna fuck that dude.
Make the fight happen.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why Danny fighting that fucking dude he fighting. When he step up to the fucking guys with skills, he gonna get his fucking ass whipped.
If Coach bet on all these people that he be putting his heart into, Coach would be one broke ass man.
Well, guess what? Break me, motherfucker. Break me. Because I know one thing. I got David Benavidez over coming.
I'm taking everything Coach got. Man. Yeah, I like that fight though. Now that we talking about the shit, I love that fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Jared Hurd, he couldn't make the weight with Luis Cuba-Arias. Cuba was talking about it. He said they changed the weight on him at the last minute because Jared Hurd couldn't make the weight when they fought last time. I think they ended up fighting at 160, but it was supposed to be at 154. And Jared Hurd couldn't make the weight, so they changed the weight up on him.
I will say,
and he still got the shit beat out of him. Yeah. I like Jared Hurd, but bro, he just
I don't put stock in the size though, man. I've seen plenty of fighters that they said was bigger than the other one, and they got outclassed. So that argument I don't really use. Like I just don't like that argument, man. Just because you're bigger don't mean you're gonna win.
I just think that Danny is overall better fighter than Hurd. You know what I'm saying? Like especially at this point. From what I see, like I know people saying that Danny shot and Jared Hurd shot. From what I see from Danny and what I see from Hurd, I see much more shot fighter than Jared Hurd. Then y'all got to look at all the damage that Jared Hurd then took over his short career. He takes a fucking lot of damage, and we knew, you know what I'm saying, even when Jared Hurd was winning, right? We knew that shit wasn't gonna last a long time. That's why he took that long layoff and he tried to change his fighting style, but he couldn't change his fighting style.
Drink more water, man. I'm not in Philly, man. I live in Florida, man. He asked that a while back, but I ain't never get a chance to answer him. Nah, I'm in Florida, man.
Yeah, man, it's just I don't know. Jared Hurd, if we talking about somebody that need to retire, why they still got, why we can still see that they have all their faculties, it's Jared Hurd. Because he didn't took some punishment, bro. Like some bad punishment in his short career. How old is Jared? Like what, 30?
Oh, he might be younger than that.
I don't know, but I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I appreciate
well,
you.
I'm finna get ready to wrap it up anyway. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all hit my like button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit my like button. If y'all ain't hit the like button yet, make sure that y'all hit the like button. And before we get up out of here, Tay, let them know when you're gonna be on, and let them know where to find you at, Tay.
9 times out of 10, I'll be on, late, probably like 11 p.m. or sometimes 12.
Eastern time.
Eastern time, yes, 11 to 12 Eastern time. You follow me at Pacman_ATL and Hello World.
Hello World.
Yes, sir. And Kano,
yo,
before you get up out of here, let them know when you finna be on next, Kano, and let them know where to find you at.
Man, I come on whenever, man. So if you linked up with me, you gonna get the noti, man. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to go ahead and answer, drink more water, because I don't like leaving unanswered question, man. He was wondering why they want to speak on Danny. It's not just Danny, it's just that I get a lot of information, and I think Tay can probably testify to this because he gets it pretty much the same way I do. And we're not allowed to speak on certain topics, certain information that we got, we can't leak. So that's why I had to pump the brakes and back out. You know what I'm saying? Because once you have earned that trust and respect from these people, you want to keep that. And by leaking information, you're not going to get no more information. That's why.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that know the game, you got to respect that. You got to respect that. So, Kano, yeah. And so, yeah, y'all can find him right there, just like the logo said, at Kano Loco Sports. So, yeah, a great show. Like I said, y'all hit the like button. I see you, Coach. Appreciate you coming on the panel, Coach. We had another great show. Everybody hit the like button. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. And I'm gone, y'all.